delay there now again. Is there?
Right, and it says you are live.
Hello.
Well, there's always going to be a delay there.
Okay.
Because that's what they see.
That's what they see.
That's what they see.
Ah, I
and
get
this is what
you.
we see.
Ah, okay.
So don't look at that one. That one over there is confusing.
Hello, say hi.
Pat, you've left yourself go.
I know. Well, look, this is what happens when you have twins, man. You know, twins plus
It's
lockdown.
just it's like what I mean, like the beard. I'm not talking. You're the one talking about that. I was saying like the disheveled.
We all
look
know
like.
what you were talking about.
Not at all.
We all know what you were
Not
talking
at
about.
all. As if like I can talk. Look at that COVID weight I put on.
Man. Yeah. God bless us.
God bless us.
God bless us.
Hello everyone. There we are. Look, evening from
Shane
Ashley
Weldon.
Devon and how you from Shane Weldon. He normally comes on and he says mean things. He tries to
I
be
know.
mean to Pat.
I'm well aware of the work of Shane Weldon, being an avid viewer of this quiz.
Well done to Shane Weldon. They've released another single this week, J90 Machine, I think it's called. We had a bit of fun with him during the week because on the promo it said machine, and Pat sent him a message saying, "What's it called?" And then I said, "I think it's called the thing that did the thing electronically." Machine.
I get it.
So yeah, we're here.
John
Darren,
James
you
too.
sexy beast. You sexy beast.
I'd flash, John James, but there could be kids watching,
So yeah, it's tickets still for sale. It is a slow enough night, and tonight you're finding out some news as well. Myself and Darren have got news that Pat should really be here to give, but he's not here. So we're going to tell you now. This is the last Friday night quiz. We're moving it to Sundays.
I know, yeah. It's like it's the last Friday night quiz. Pause for effect.
So yeah.
But it's on in 2 days later. Though.
Glad to see you ditch that other clown. He was only holding you back, he says. Indeed, he was. I'm assuming you can hear us. Because we can hear it coming out of the little speakers over there, the little tiny little headphones that we use to check with us. No, it's good to know that we're actually talking. So yeah, we've got lots coming on tonight. Don't forget today, we've got 2 games for the price of 1. You've got yourself Survivor. Gotta stay in it to win it. That's really professional voiceover. Speaking of voiceovers, we'll have a surprise later on as well. So yeah, at the moment, myself and Pat have been trying to get back to work so that we can make a living, and we are going to do a music bingo where kind of everyone sits down and listens to music and doesn't get involved in it. On a Friday night inside the Woolshed. Same style as what we do now. It'll be presented by myself and Pat. So and Barcadia, we're going to be back at kind of working in Barcadia again as well. So Patrick Croak says Sundays suck. It's a school night. Well, school around the corner.
There's something there. It's a throwback. Just pause for effect. It'll be fine. Say nothing.
I'm trying to think of other things.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I just
move
went
on,
blank.
move on.
Hello, Patrick Croak. Look at that name. I used to one time have a business with that guy.
Go away.
I did.
That guy. I heard that guy is a very stuck up principal
No, I've
somewhere
never said
now.
that. Not at all. He's lovely. No, he's
lovely.
He's
Okay.
but he's one of the.
In trouble with Mr. Croak, are you?
No. He's genuinely the nicest person. I've never got in trouble with Mr. Croak. Every time we used to play a gig, though, there'd always be someone at the front like going, "Is Mr. Croak there? Is Mr. Croak there?" Always trying to get a photograph.
Actually, we came across that at India a couple of years
That's
ago.
it.
didn't we?
That's it.
Yeah.
Is Mr. Croak here?
Mr. Croak there? No, not this year.
And then he comes out dressed as a Spice Girl or something. So yeah, tis a quiet out there. We've got I can't see how many people are looking at us right this moment. 22. So there's 22 of you watching us at the moment. We've got 2 quizzes coming up. The one quiz is the Survivor, which is a little test game that will start around maybe 20 past, and then the main quiz starts the normal time as it does, is at 9 o'clock, so 5 past 9. Yeah, so we move 2 days into the future. And Sunday the 27th of September we move to our new time slot, which will be 8 o'clock, and you'll get Survivor as well, and you'll also get the main quiz. So there may be a chance there that we move. It was Scary Spice, yeah, scary, alright.
That's Patrick Cork, by the way.
That's Patrick Cork. I will put up the stuff. I should be putting up the stuff on the screen there as well. Colm O'Sullivan says, "Hey all, hello to you." So yeah, Sunday 27th of September will be so there's no quiz next Friday, and it moves to Sunday the 27th of September, and it'll be every Sunday from that point forward as well. There is talks as well of us doing a live Survivor on a Tuesday night inside in the Woolshed or one other venue around the city, where people will play against each other to stay in. They'll play live rounds of Survivor each time it'll reset, and that'll probably be on a Tuesday night somewhere around the city, if not the Woolshed. And yeah. Also, welcome to Darren Johnson. He's filling in for Pat tonight, who is playing I won't say because there's a question.
Oh, okay.
I won't say
That's correct. Patrick is previously indisposed tonight. Is that the? I thought it was
know.
the da.
What's the one I sang?
I don't know.
Did I just graduate?
I think you just ran with some like random Mozart or something there. That was very impressed. It is culture night, by the way, guys. So
that's
a
why
little bit of culture there.
That's why the numbers are down, is it? It's culture night. They're all out there getting themselves.
Everyone's getting that virtual tour of the Masonic Lodge tonight, man. You know, I mean, that's the
virtual tour.
The virtual tour of Spike Island. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever gone out for culture night.
Have you not?
I'm not sure. I've always worked them.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
I'd be going into work and people would be queuing up outside the English market to go in and do some sort of nighttime thing inside there. Like, you know, they leave the English market open late, and I'd be going into Soho going, what are they doing? Why is traffic so busy? Why can't I get a parking spot inside in town?
Yeah.
So for 13 years I was going to Soho. No more. But best of luck to Soho now without me after 13 years of me not being there now, I suppose.
Yeah. Best of luck to whoever's following this guy. Big shoes to fill.
Yes, easier than you think.
Okay, fair enough.
Pressing buttons, like. It was literally
listen, man, I've made a career out of pushing buttons.
You play. So yeah, if you're out there, say hello to us. If you're watching on Twitch, hello. If you're watching on Twitch, Aisling says hi, Darren. Long time no see. So if you're watching on Twitch, that is the fastest way to watch us. There's a very little delay. The second fastest way to watch us is on YouTube, but unfortunately the worst way you could watch us is on YouTube. That being said, between Twitch, YouTube and Facebook Live, you can actually cast all three to a television. So if you've got a smart TV or if you've got yourself a Google Chromecast, you can cast all three of those broadcasts to a smart TV. So you can watch us on a smart TV and then you can do the quiz on a second device. So if you want to use your phone or you want to use a tablet or a laptop and then be interacting with us, you'll see it all pop up on the screen like it's this, I don't know, like it's Graham Norton or something.
I just got a text there from Natasha and she said that we're both right about the wedding music. That, apparently you sang the wedding march, which is the exit music.
All right.
I just gave away the question, didn't I?
Yeah.
Ah well.
That's all right.
That's fine.
It works well for you to come on early.
This is live TV.
So it is very, very quiet tonight. Currently there's 6 people wandering around the shop inside in the... We're going to have to see where they all are.
Oh, very good. Aisling. Darren gave us a tour of the radio station before for Culture Day. He was fab, very knowledgeable. Honestly, Aisling, it was all on a script. I'm just very good at reading.
So yeah,
that was good fun though.
So Darren works in 96 FM, just in case you're wondering. It's a if you're not from Cork, it's a radio station in the city. Cork's #1 radio station.
As of the latest JNLR figures, yes, that is true. According to the latest JNLR figures, Ipsos MRBI 2019. No, I can't.
Someone thinks this is culture night.
I know, yeah.
No, he's broken off figures.
Oh Lord.
Another level. What are the levels? All the new levels. Level this, level that.
Oh.
So there's 5 people in this store at the moment. There's one in around the middle of Cork, yeah. Someone off the coast of Ireland. There's someone. Where is that? Is that Cavan?
Is it Meath?
Cavan? Oh, someone just bought a ticket in Dublin. Thank you very much. Welcome. So if you do want to buy yourself Peter Kelly, look, Peter Kelly up Ballinor. Up Ballinor, indeed.
Up Ballinor.
So I'll even put that up. That's where I'm from. That's where I was born.
Oh, very good.
That's where I grew up. Ballinor. Ballinor. So yeah, there's still tickets to be got. You can go to livequiz.ie or you can follow Patrick Ahern Entertainment. I think there's links in the bio and you can see it floating around in each of the pages as well. You can buy it there. There's a shop. You buy the tickets. When you get the ticket, you'll get 2. One will be just a confirmation, and the other one will give you two portal. What we call them portals, but what they are technically is they're tickets. You'll see game 1 and game 2. So when you get into it, you'll be clicking through on game 1, and that'll bring you in. I think it's live, so I'm going to check and see if there's anyone in there. It says there's one person here. There's one person currently logged in. I can't even tell you who it is. Maybe it's no one. Oh, hold on. There we go. No, because Pat didn't set this up right before he went away. No.
Thanks, Pat.
Yeah, I'm going to go and check if that is live.
We're doing fine.
Live. Pat normally just waffles on while I'm doing this.
Yeah, grand. Message received. Did anyone see the latest season?
And the ticket is live. I think the tickets are live now as well. So you should be able to go onto your ticket You should be able to click through game 1 and you should be able to get yourself into the Survivor game. So hello Aisling, she says, don't say that, Darren, the old music media.
Well, the old music media was all very real, Aisling. I mean, we did have the reel-to-reels, we had the old vinyls, the carts, the MP or the mini disc carts, tapes. We had a big display of all the old ways that you would listen to music in the past above in the station. And there was loads of kids that came up, and I was like, okay, which one of these do you know? What's this? And like, there was one of them knew what a tape was. One of them. Outside of that, they were all like, CD is the last thing we know. CD is the oldest thing that kids know.
When I started out working in the examiner office,
Go on.
I had to develop photographs and then scan them in by hand.
I'll do you one better. When I
There's
started working in '96, I was required to put together like this competition audio that just said like the best music mix Cork's '96 or something like this. So, but at the time there was no internet, so I had to go through thousands of interview CDs from movies. So like Bruce Willis talking about Armageddon, and he might mention the word 6 in there. So you go, that was at 3 minutes and 44 seconds, and he said 6. This is the CD number. It took me a solid week to get one sentence together. God bless the internet, guys. The internet has made my job so much easier.
It has made bullying a lot easier, and it has making and other things as well. I don't know why I started with bullying.
I don't know why you started with bullying either. You've seen life after this. Straight onto Reddit.
Still tickets for sale. Another ticket sold in Dublin. Thank you very much. Our Dublin cohorts, or what is it, cohorts? Or I don't know. I'm running on empty tonight.
Kate O'Donoghue who forgot about the quiz. No, you didn't, Kate.
You did, but you did miss the news that we give you. We are moving the quiz to Sundays. So this is the last Friday night quiz for the foreseeable future, as we will be doing a live music bingo event every week inside in the Woolshed on a Friday night. Myself and Pat will be presenting that. So this is the last Friday night quiz, and we move to Sunday the 27th of September. So next Friday will be the first night that we will be doing inside in the Woolshed, and we will be getting ourselves back to live streams on a Sunday. So we will also try and find a time when we can do the Kate's happy with that. Oh, cool.
Great.
She normally works on a Friday anyway, so she might. Less people tend to work on a Sunday, and a lot of teachers at home waiting and preparing, like Patrick Rogue for the next day. Clash is going to clash with Red Zone. Yeah, it's going to clash with something. That's the problem we have. It's going to clash with something all the time. But you can do both. You can watch the match because, let's be honest with you.
Don't undersell yourself, man. You're very entertaining.
But you can do two things,
Yeah, this is true. We are a nation of multitaskers now. And you do have 4 screens in your sitting room at any given time.
There's only 8 people watch that in the whole country anyway.
Yeah, so that's fair. Yeah.
It's Niall and 7 of his friends. Y'all need to market this in Dublin now. They are in lockdown. They're in...
Yeah. The Nace Road was very busy today, Ashley.
Can't please everyone, for sure. Happy out. There we go. Yeah, well, officially they're level 3 now, are they?
Yeah.
So that's good, yeah.
I think so.
They should have been just made officially level 3 the other day,
Yeah.
None of this we think they may be level 3. Stephen Donnelly.
And didn't he go away and get COVID, huh?
To be fair,
Actually, no, he didn't.
Sean Sherlock's been very good the last few weeks there for the whole...
We want to be careful now before this turns into Niall Boylan and friends.
I know, but no, for the whole live music sector and stuff like he's been pushing that for
in fairness.
Hard to believe now, but when you were younger, my dad showed a vinyl. My dad showed her, a vinyl record, which she described as a big CD. Would be the opposite now.
Oh yeah.
We were talking about physical media last week, we were saying actually having something and being able to.
Do you know I was watching Demolition Man on Netflix again during the week? Just came onto Netflix.
Way to watch. You have to watch on VHS.
It's come on, man. You know,
I'll
where am I going to
copy.
get a VHS player?
I'll give you a VHS player.
Grand, no bothers. I'm still on the lookout for a copy of Gremlins 2 for you, by the way. I know that's on your wish list still.
No, I got Gremlins.
Did you
1.
get Gremlins?
I got Gremlins 1, but I don't want the new batch.
No, but
Gremlins 2.
You want Gremlins 2 because it has that theater scene in the middle of it, doesn't it? Or the bit where the video melts or something, isn't it?
No, that was there's a short film director in Cork, Sean O'Connor is his name. He does a lot of makes a lot of short films and ads and stuff like that. I went to college with him, and I had a discussion with him about what films are better on VHS.
Yeah,
and he said to me, any kind of horror movie is way better on VHS because if you have the lights off and you're putting it in and it's got this crackly screen and you're not too sure what you're going to watch, and that little blippy audio that it would scare you enough a little bit more, the fact that you're but he also brought up the fact that in Gremlins in Gremlins 2, it's supposed to burn the screen of the actual movie, not the the movie you're watching.
Okay, yeah, as in the theater screen, like.
No, your screen is burning down.
Okay,
so like whenever you're watching it, like if you were watching in the film in the theater, it burns the screen.
Yeah.
Or if you're watching it at home on a VHS, the VHS burnt, but like the CD that you put in there, DVD
doesn't really do much.
Burn.
What I was getting at anyway after watching Demolition Man, the bit where he goes in and like puts in like a like miniature disc into and it's like 4 inches thick with a big spool in the middle. I was like, that's accurate. Yeah.
To be fair, John Spartan, you are fined 1 credit for a violation of the verbal morality.
Toilet paper, man. Toilet paper.
3 seashells, as it has been brought up there by Niall Daly. He's saying about the 3 seashells. 4 minutes, guys, and we were going to be doing ourselves the what do we call it? Survivor. Gotta stay in it to win it. Yeah.
I'll do better next time, I promise.
See, Niall Daly has been vindicated there. Colm Sullivan loves the fact that he said the 3 seashells. Hello, Podrick and Seamus. Skull.
In Skull. Heading up to Cork soon.
There we go. Come on up.
Come on, way up.
Come on up, play some music bingo.
Yeah,
we're all free
absolutely.
down here. We can all go around wherever we want to.
Why would you want to leave Skull
Willy-nilly.
though? Skull is unreal. The internet is awesome down there.
Club Hero. Club Hero. Right. So, Survivor, let's see who's in for it. There's 22 players in, right?
Okay.
There are still people in the shop. Let's have a look. It's quiet enough tonight, guys, just so you know. There should be 34 in there at the moment. 34 tickets sold in today. There's 34 tickets sold today. There could be sold during the week as well. But I have no idea how to access. I should be able to do it. I can do this. I can do this.
You can do this. I believe in you.
I believe myself as well.
I believe in you. I'm going to keep talking at the camera while you do that. Has anyone seen Tenet?
40.
I thought it was terrible.
40.
40?
So we have 40 and that's not
Great.
bad.
We have 40.
And there's still tickets available as well, so hopefully by 8 o'clock we could have 50, and that's a good number.
Kate O'Donoghue is buying her ticket now.
Brilliant.
Colm, I can't change my team name. Did you update the settings? We will find out.
See,
and
Pat
get back to you.
didn't set this up.
Flying by the seat of our pants here tonight, lads, by the way. It's all going to be grand. It's all going to be fine.
I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. I thought I had everything working.
Colette, you're cock, girl. Just stick with the team name we've got. You'll be fine. You'll be grand.
So, Jamie Walsh wants to know, how do you play Survivor? The link to the ticket only works from half, right? No, the link for both tickets is now live. So, bought your ticket and you can click through the page and you'll see 2 tickets. One, it'll say game 1 and you'll see the Survivor poster, and you'll see game 2 and you'll see the quiz poster. Click on the game poster for Survivor or click on game 1 and it'll take you straight through to the main page of Survivor, and you should be able to log in there the normal way you do. So
Cool.
Yeah, that you'll close down and you'll go back to your ticket page and you'll click on game 2 and it'll bring you into game 2.
Great.
The main quiz.
Fantastic.
Now, don't worry if you didn't play game 1, because you'll still be able to access game 2. So I don't know how to change your team name. I can't change. Collectively says we can't change our team name either. So if you previously played before, it may actually pick up your same team name. Let's have a look and see who's in there at the moment. There's 27 players. 27 players at the moment. I'm looking at the participants.
28 players at the moment now.
Oh, it's going up.
It's going up.
Now, if you really want me to change your team name, I can change it for you. It looks like I can do that here. So if you really want me to change it.
But if you want to be dangerous, Aisling, you can change Colette's team name, and Colette, you can change Aisling's team name.
No, let's not get into this.
Colette says, tell us about your snacks for the evening.
I've none.
I've
Nothing. I didn't have time.
The end of a glass of
I had to drink the end of his orange juice. This is what happens, you see. Like I've been doing all of the work, and unfortunately doesn't know what he's supposed to do. Like, he's just supposed to sit here and just go. So what's happened there is that I haven't gone to the shop because I've been sitting here since 4 o'clock, making the quiz, making the Survivor quiz, getting all the new posters up and running, hooking up all the cameras and making all the laptops do the beep beep boop beep boop boop boops noises, and
You've done an amazing job.
I have. I'm amazing.
You really have. I mean,
awesome.
these are actual curtains, and
I sold them.
Just sold them
There
today.
I got out my what are those things? Sewing kit.
Yeah. You see, it's over there, the red one. Yeah.
What are they called?
The sewing machine.
That's it.
Yeah. Oh Lord, Colette says you can't be schnackless.
Well, I'm schnackless. To be honest with you, I could go without a few snacks if I'm being honest with you. I actually haven't eaten dinner and I didn't eat lunch either, so that's not a good thing. But to be fair, I didn't snack in between them either. I didn't get it in crap.
Do I have anything in my bag? I have a protein bar. Would you like a protein bar?
No. I'd rather starve.
They're not that bad.
You can't be schnackless. Well, that's unfortunate. We are now stuck with Survivor backwards. I'm assuming that's their team name. Did you? Okay, I don't know.
Hang on. Rovivorous. Survivor backwards.
Yeah, but are they in there as Rovivorous or something? Is that what they're saying? I don't know.
I don't know.
We don't know what you're talking about.
God's
sakes, Ashling. Thank you for all your work, Colm, and keeping us entertained. See?
Of course you were going to put that comment up.
Yeah,
of course.
I had to put that up. Look at that, Kate.
And bonus points immediately
What's
for
this,
Kate
no
O'Donovan.
snacks quiz? Yes, it is. I did find a copy of this.
What did you find a copy of?
It was in a thrift store.
Go on.
I got it for you. You love a thrift store.
I do love a thrift store.
Myself and Darren. Wait, I don't go into thrift stores anymore.
No, not at the moment.
But I did.
It's very scary.
But I did go in recently to drop a load of stuff off.
Okay.
I don't know if I told people this. I mistakenly took something from the shop.
From a charity shop.
I did drop off about €600 worth of stuff.
Oh, you took something?
Unmarked off. But there was no lady there.
Oh no, this gets better.
Yeah. So, I'll tell you the story. Survivor will happen in 2 minutes, right? I'll tell you the story quick. So I was there, brought in about €600 worth of stuff. It was about 10 boxes. The car was full. In fact, like I was actually holding the boxes in the front seat of the car as well while driving so that they wouldn't fall over on top of me. So I went into the store and I was bringing in the boxes and I stopped and I saw a PS4 game on the shelf and I was like, oh, I want that game. And I picked it up. Next minute I was like looking at it, I was like, I'll take that in a few seconds. And I went to put it back on the shelf and the old lady was like, oh, my grandson loves PS4 games. And I kind of picked it up again before she got it. And I kept it in my hand and I went out to the car and I picked up another box. But I put the game in the boot and I brought the box in.
So hang on, right? Putting aside the fact that you very generously donated about €600 worth of stuff
Yeah,
to
I
the
just
charity
didn't want the
shop.
old lady to
You
get the
didn't
bargain.
want the old lady getting the PS4 game for her poor grandson.
No.
She was probably delighted.
Screw her grandson.
Finally, Matthew will get his PlayStation game. He's been asking me since 2004.
You don't come across stuff that you want in the thrift stores anymore, or the charity shops that you do want yourself. Really, you don't.
yeah.
You find stuff that you kind of go, that would be fun for this, or that would be fun for that. You don't go, my God, I'd use that myself. So but I was driving away, and when I got home, I took the boxes out of the boot, and there was the game sitting underneath all the boxes, the empty boxes, like the ones because you don't give them the good, €15 Woody's liter, 27 litre boxes, like. So I rang up the thrift store to apologise, and you all started laughing at me. Like this is Holly Hill where I was dropping.
Okay,
it off,
fair enough.
She was laughing at me, but then I went back in again the other day and I dropped off another serious amount of stuff. Like, oh my God, we emptied up the house and I found that.
What?
Yeah,
That's unreal.
I can't wait to play it.
It includes an electronic timer.
Sold it for me as well. What? It's ridiculous. I think I found one of my favourite things ever. Like, I mean,
That's awesome.
look at them. There's even little cutouts of the chasers in there.
There is not.
There is.
There is not.
I haven't done it yet.
Oh,
See, look.
can we put the governess up in front of the mic for the?
We'll do it after Survivor.
Okay, grand. We'll do it after Survivor, lads. The governess is coming to the quiz.
So right, you've got 1 minute before we do Survivor. You'll see. There we go. I actually don't even have music on. That's how far behind I am.
That's okay. Stop beating yourself up over nothing.
No, I wouldn't beat myself.
No. You're doing a great job.
There we go. So there is music on.
I'm just here for positive reinforcement. I'm actually his counsellor.
You know what? Should I be putting on that kind of the dramatic Survivor music? I think I will.
Go for dramatic Survivor music.
Right,
Do
here
it.
we go. Action, it's called.
Did anybody see Tenet? I thought it was crap.
I don't know. Did you see Tenet? Did you?
I did. I thought it was crap.
Did you?
Yeah. Tenet.
Never heard anything about that. You never heard you gone about it before.
No.
Right.
Did you see Tenet?
Did I?
Did you? I thought it was crap.
Let's bring people back. The dramatic music is on there. Right. Let's see if you're in the Survivor. 35 people are in Survivor at the moment, and there's about 5 or 6 people short of what we would figure. So tickets are still on sale regardless for the quiz. So if you do come along, we will make sure to let you know that. Yeah, don't be freaked out. So
Niall Daly says the cinnamon freaks me out with the rolls of fat in his neck.
which guy?
The cinnamon. He's the isn't he the
Yeah.
fellow of Asian descent, isn't he?
Very PC the way you
Yeah.
came around.
Thank you. I work in radio.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd been looking for that one. I'd have actually just avoided it. The lad with the black hair.
Yes, the fellow with the accent. Yes.
Does he have an accent?
He's got a British accent.
Yeah.
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 They've all got
That's
British
an accent,
accents.
I suppose, isn't it?
It's very PC, all I'm saying.
Very PC. Colm, we're doing fab, right? Right, Survivor. Go to Survivor mode. Let's have a look and see if we can get Survivor up. There we are in our little boxes. Darren, I never made you. You're still yellow.
That's okay.
I'll fix you later.
I'm jaundiced.
We have to get you under an old heat lamp. It's just there's a kitchen right there. We'll just stick you under a heat lamp. Right, here we go. So we're gonna do Survivor. Survivor. Yeah. So this is how it works. Same as you would the normal quiz, but actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that the thing is on, that you can still answer questions after you get knocked out. Pat did none of this setting it up for me, though.
This is the 5th time he's complained about Pat not setting anything up, ladies and gentlemen, just in case anyone's keeping count. We'll be taking bets as to what the grand total is by the end of the quiz.
That's what are we at, twice?
No, 5 times. Oh, Lord.
Okay, eliminated, please keep answering. Always show a winner. Right, here we go.
Alright, cool.
Perfect. I was lucky now I went in there. So, they were left with one person. Here we go. So here we go. Question number 1 coming up on your screens now for the 35 players playing Survivor. Starting the game. There we go. You can answer the first one.
Question number 1. What is a bee's home called? Is it A, a hive, B, a stable, or C, a dive? If you were a bee, would you be living in a hive? Would you have a stable of bees? Or a dive of bees?
Depends on what kind of bee I was, I suppose.
I have 6 of these at home, by the way.
The one with the white suit, what are they talking about here now?
They're still talking about the cinnamon from the chase.
Noticing the colour of the suit is racist.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is, Colette.
Let's show where people went with.
We had 100,
look at that.
100%.
35 people in, 35 people survive. And the correct answer, of course, is hive. Right. Next question. Question number 2. What is the height of a horse measured in? Is it feet, hands, or heads? Oh, they're suitists. I get it now. I only just saw suitist.
Suitists.
You're all a bunch of suitists.
Height of a horse is measured in. How many people got it right?
Oh,
97%
we've lost
going
one
for
person.
Hands. We've lost one.
We've lost
Yeah.
one. One eliminated. Will I say who it is? It doesn't show me who's. It just they all say survivor.
You've all survived. Well done. Because Colm, Pat did no setting up for us.
I haven't a clue what's going on here, but I thought I'd know. How many horses make up a water polo team? There's a lot of horse questions. What is a horse quiz? Is it 5, 0, or 7? How many horses make up a water polo team?
I believe the official terminology would be an equestrian quiz, Colm.
Am I horsist? Am I
Are you a horsist?
Oh, yikes, there was an answer querying points, percentage rankings of this trivia game. What the?
Uh-oh. Okay. We had 61% going for no horses making up a water polo team.
Yeah, because there's only people playing
Yeah,
water
I know,
polo. Yeah.
exactly.
It would be kind of cruel to have horses play water polo.
Yeah, even though... be fairly awesome, though.
I don't even know. Can a horse swim?
Horses can swim, yeah. They're very strong swimmers.
Swim?
Yeah, they're very strong swimmers. They're very good.
You don't normally see a horse go swimming, like?
No, not unless you're by a beach, really, like.
It's not
you don't see the horses up in Holly Hill going, do you know what I'm going to do there now? I'm going to go up into the water tower.
down to Churchfield. Down the slide.
Down to Letterworld.
Down the slide. Anyways, 13 people got eliminated altogether now.
Oh.
Yeah. My God, that question caught you. I'm already on question number 3. Question number 4.
I don't think you told them what the right answer was.
0. What company developed the OS X computer operating system? Is it A, Google, B, Microsoft, or C, Apple?
OS X.
Yeah, there was a delay. There's a thing. You saw this thing.
Yeah, there was a little flash up on you. Yeah.
Maybe they're the people who got it wrong. I don't know.
Maybe I don't know. What computer company developed the OS X computer operating system?
Let's have a look. Which people went? 65% of the people remaining got it right anyway.
And 29% going for Microsoft. 6% going for Google. Apple is the correct answer there.
And moving on, question 5.
Question number 5.
14 people left.
Tempering is a method for melting which food item? Is it A, sugar? Is it B, chocolate? Or is it C, butter? If you were tempering something, tempering a food item, what would you be doing? Would you be melting sugar, melting chocolate, or melting butter?
Peter O'Flynn. Can we make Darren a permanent fixture?
Thanks, Peter.
Better.
I like you. You're nice.
You know what? No one has called me a name or given out to me, which is actually quite nice.
That's lovely.
Yeah. Isn't that sad?
Alright, tempering is a method for melting which food item? We had 80% going for chocolate, 13% going for sugar. Chocolate is, of course, the correct answer.
Chocolate. Which is the 3rd largest city by population in Britain?
Ooh.
Glasgow or Liverpool?
Oh, I don't know.
It's a tough one.
It is. It's a very tough one.
I'd say we're going to have an all fitty on this one.
I think so.
Fitty. Oh,
Fanta.
That Note Bake Off is back on Tuesday.
It is awesome, but it's not my Bake Off, lads. I'm really sorry.
We are down to 5 survivors. We've been eliminated 30.
Dramatic.
50.
What? It was 50-50. You called it.
I called it. We're going to have a fitty. And the correct answer is Glasgow is the correct answer.
Glasgow.
Yeah, there's about 1.5 million people, I think, in Liverpool. And I think there's about nearly 3 in Glasgow.
I would have been knocked out there. I would have gone for Liverpool.
I think it's either Manchester or Birmingham second. I think it's Manchester. Even though Birmingham claims to be the second city. 7 with 5 survivors. Let's have a look and actually see who these. Oh, actually, who wrote Boy Band Take That's first number 1? Was it Gary Barlow or Robbie Williams?
Ooh.
We will see who the 5 remaining people are. Getting 7 right so far. All 5
nice.
got it right. There's 2 teams kind of left it late. They must have been trying to Google it.
Alright. Who wrote Boy Band Take That? First number 1 hit?
Well, 86% is people are still answering as well who got it eliminated. So just in case you think that, like, you were like, how are we still have left for 5? Yeah.
I get you. So 100% of people
100% of people
left in the survivor round.
Exactly. 100% of the 5ers got it right.
Well done, guys. You all got that right. It was Gary Barlow.
So let's have a look and show. Can I show it up on the screen? There we go. There are 5 survivors so far. Sass's Fingers McCarthy, Gary Dermody, 40 Rods
to the Hogshead,
Dan O'Malley.
And the president's neck is missing. The president's neck is missing.
There you go. You got the reference. You got it. Let's show the rankings off the screen and move to question number 8.
How much did Concorde have? Did it have 20 landing wheels? Did it have 14 landing wheels? Or did it have 10? A, B, or C? Concorde.
I might be a little faster on the old questions. Colm, Glasgow's the 4th.
Is that a Concorde joke? Because you're a little bit faster on the questions. Concorde. Get it? Did you get it? I thought it was funny.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Clearly
I'm checking answers there. Population UK 2020 cities. Population. Oh, Glasgow's gone way down.
Is there more than Liverpool?
There's a lot more in Liverpool at the moment.
Anyone see Tenet? I thought it was crap.
I don't care. I didn't write those questions. It's a free thing. We're gonna go with the answer that was there. Y'all got it right. You're all still there. How many landing wheels did the Concorde have? It had.
Ooh.
10.
Ooh, 10 wheels on Concorde.
14% got it right.
And that means
We only have one survivor.
We only have a winner. We have a winner.
Gary Dermody.
Gary Dermody. Good job, Gary Dermody. Boolabas.
So, we're done, Gary. Yeah, hold on, I can do that whole thing. Golf clap. See, I get sidetracked looking up the stuff, and normally Pat then kind of controls the quiz, but I forgot that I was controlling the quiz at the same time as well. So I was like, what am I supposed to do?
I'll be better next time.
That's,
I'll be
I'm
more able for this.
I'm trying to explain to people why I've just gone stupid. Okay, people, we all know Pat is going to snoop on the quiz when he can.
Excuse me.
But he's not going to watch the whole thing, so he must be at the end commenting saying it's the best quiz so far. No matter how it goes. What do you mean no matter how it goes?
This is the best quiz so far already.
It must be of high praise. And it comes up. Okay, comment, people. We all know Pat. Oh, she just said it again. And fair play, Gary. Well done. So well done to Gary. Yeah,
good job, Gary.
Yay, Survivor's over. Thank God. We only 7 questions. I got 13 questions ready to go for next week. Brilliant. Not missing that Tic Tac head one. Did one at all. That's a real affliction. You do know that, like Tic Tac head. Yeah, that's a serious.
Is it the
that's
generic term
that's
for
the
it?
medical term.
Like, I mean, did he go to a doctor and
the doctor said to him, you know, you've got Tic Tac head.
I'm sorry to tell you, Mr.
He could actually buy his glasses from the children's section in the glasses.
Stop.
That's why he gets glasses at like quarter of the price.
I have the polar opposite.
It's like so thin.
I have gigantic alien brain. My poor mother. God bless her.
Stop bringing attention to it. Best survivor ever. There you go. You see, they're all saying it now. You foiled my plan. Who's Pat?
Who's
there you go.
Pat
Laszlo
indeed?
Panaflex. This is harsh. You know what? This is very harsh. Never heard of him. Stop doing it, lads. Really. Right. Okay. So we got ourselves 3 minutes before the quiz kicks off. There are
Colette Daly, that Ryan Tubridy wannabe.
there's a lot of this wannabe stuff floating around today.
Stop taking the piss out of our friend Pat. Only we're allowed to take the piss out of our friend Pat.
So there's still people able to buy tickets. Tickets are still live. Live. There are no live visitors right now. It's unusual to find. There's no one walking around the store. That's it, look. There's no visitors right now.
Well,
it means I think anyone who wanted to buy a ticket has probably bought a ticket at this point. So
I think we have a good bunch of people here.
we do. They're lovely.
I think we have a good bunch of people here. Happy Culture Night, by the way.
Did you see Tenet?
I didn't. No, I didn't see Tenet. No.
I never
crap,
said
though.
views, Pat. I just said that make him jealous. Jeez, meanies. Everyone's coming at him there now. Movies where the sequels were better. Mad Max 2 and Weekend at Bernie's 2 come to mind. Terminator 2.
Terminator 2, 100%. Yeah.
Batman
Returns. Yeah. The Matrix Reloaded.
Except, jeez. But the third Batman film was awful. The Bane one.
Oh, yeah?
Really bad.
I quite liked that.
Nah, it's really bad.
Why is it really bad? Are you stacking it up against The Dark Knight? Because if you're stacking it up against The Dark Knight, it's
I think the
never
first two
gonna win.
films are way better.
I think first was a slow burner. I think the second one was explosive, and the third one was like the smoke afterwards. You know,
It's more like dust to
very
me than
poetic.
smoke. No, I don't know. They like all the citizens are getting like marched, shot in the head, and he's off like painting back murals and.
I love that.
In petrol on a,
it's just
on a
like
bridge.
he's just abandoned Gotham. You know,
Yeah, he's a waste of everyone's time. Like, and they're like, oh look, as if that was going to stop people from getting shot in the head. Like, let's get out. Batman.
Second Bill and Ted was better than the first.
The Catwoman
And the
was
third.
awful.
The Catwoman?
Catwoman.
I wouldn't. I'm sorry, Colm. I.
Well, she's amazing. Like, don't get me wrong, but
no. I just never do myself an injustice and waste an hour and a half of my time by watching that.
no,
film.
not the films. I'm talking about Catwoman in that film.
Oh, Anne Hathaway's Catwoman. I thought you were talking about Halle Berry's Catwoman.
There's a fight scene on the roof when she's introduced, and the acting of the extras and the kind of the stuntmen is atrocious.
Isn't there a guy in the background?
He's just like
doing this
and throwing himself on the ground and not getting hit. And
That's
getting
right. Yeah.
And if like it's worth going back to watch that for it alone.
Actually, yeah, that's fair.
And it ruins it
That's
because
fair.
they couldn't do it. Die Hard 3 was better than 2 and 1. No.
Oh no, it was not.
It goes 1, 3, 2,
I'm sorry, no,
4,
but
and that 5 doesn't exist.
Natasha O'Sullivan is my fiance, by the way. Just so you.
Yeah, but
just
look,
so
James Desmond has it there. Die Hard is better than Die Hard 3. Die Hard is better than 2, and ignore the others.
Yeah.
Even Live Free Die Hard. After the 5th one came out, I was like, okay, Live Free Die Hard ain't that bad compared to that pile of donkey poo.
Niall Daly, new Bill and Ted movie coming out. No idea who's playing Rufus though. The guy who played Rufus obviously passed away. George Carlin, isn't it? Yeah, that's right.
He was also he was the cardinal in Dogma.
He was. That's right.
He brought out Buddy Christ.
Yeah, the Buddy Christ.
I always wanted one.
I love that. Yeah. But yeah, no, I've seen the new Bill and Ted film. It's quite good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I don't know how you watched it.
I will tell you, I have a VPN server, and I was subscribed to a channel in the US who offered it as an on-demand service, and I did it legitimately.
Oh, fair enough. Then.
So
that's very.
I work in radio.
For now.
God. Yeah, Niall. Yeah, Rufus isn't in the new Bill and Ted film. It's actually, was she in Flight of the Conchords?
I know the girl you're talking about.
Yeah, she's got gigantic eyes.
She's in loads of things. I have to put some
Speed 2. Definitely better than the first one.
Gus Van Sant. He had to make it, like he was forced into it.
That's true. There's a bomb on this boat. Again.
To be fair, like the ending sequence where the boat crashes into an entire town. I mean, like they really went at it. Like they said, if we're going to make the boat crash into the town, like let's make it go all the way into town. And like there's literally people like sitting outside coffee shops having coffee. Like, what? There's the boat coming up the street. Like and you know, like when it crashes into the house, then at the end of the street, like you know, and there's a guy in a bathtub or something like that, like washing himself. You know. I mean, at what point did no one turn around to them and say, "Listen, guys, this is just nuts. This is just nuts."
A little bit much.
The first one's a masterpiece. Ghostbusters 2 is very underrated. It is,
yeah.
It's a great show.
It's a great show, and it's
it as good as the first one? Is it on a par?
It's better than the recent remake.
I didn't dislike that either. It was fun. People just got their being abandoned over the whole thing.
It was just lip service, you know.
Yeah, but I enjoyed it. Like that was fine. They did it. They did it all right. It was fine and it was funny. And there was a bit of Ghostbuster lure about it. But that Ocean's 8 movie, that was a pile of stinking.
Oh, that was chronic. Yeah, that was really bad.
My God, that was bad.
Looking forward to Ghostbusters 3 though.
James Desmond wants to know: was that the one with the boat that couldn't slow down? It was
That was the one.
It was the boat that couldn't slow down. A lot of people going on about speed here. There's a great YouTube arguing about White House Down is a proper Die Hard film. White House Down is not a proper Die Hard film. Olympus Has Fallen is a proper Die Hard film.
Yeah, 100%.
When both those, like every year Hollywood tends to bring out two movies that are exactly the same. If it's not Ants, it's A Bug Life. If it's not Deep Impact, it's Armageddon.
This is actually myself and my girlfriend, my fiance, play Heads Up. You know this
game.
Yeah. And anytime Ants or A Bug's Life comes up, the clue is not Ants or not A Bug's Life, the other one.
There you go. So you say not White House Down, and you go Olympus Has Fallen.
Not Deep Impact. What movie am I talking
Armageddon.
about? Armageddon.
Yeah. So they always bring out the same one every like there's always two
different versions.
Yeah. So that year White House Down and Olympus Had Fallen kind of brought us back to that whole big box office action films up against each other for ratings, even though they were more or less the exact same. And I think Olympus Has Fallen definitely won it. Like I mean, he stabbed a guy in the head, like right in the top of the head, like right there, like. It's like, you got me sold. Under Siege 2 is awful rubbish. Yes, it is awful rubbish. It was on a train. Ocean's 8 was amazing, actually doesn't get out of it. Alien is better than Alien. It is.
That's fair.
It is.
That's fair.
We're getting sidetracked here. Under Siege 2 is awful rubbish. Opposite logic to Speed 2. Opposite logic. Yeah, they wanted to go slower, was it?
Did I tell you about my John Wick theory?
That it gets worse as the films go on?
John Wick is the Matrix. It's a different level of the Matrix, and it's been a secret sequel all this time.
Oh, that'd be good,
wouldn't it? I'll tell you one better. John Wick 4 and the Matrix 4 are slated to release on the same day.
Unless there's more coronavirus.
Yeah. Which there is. It's still a problem.
She was just wondering, could I say that with a straight face?
What?
The Ocean's 8 was a great film. To be fair, you got me.
Wash your hands.
So, 15-minute countdown to the quiz. There it is. Look, here we are. Look, there's lovely Darren's head. If you notice, I did a lot of photoshopping work on Darren. And just
my head is proportionately accurate.
Just slapped it up there, and then I didn't even bother taking up Pat's name. I just literally wrote with a marker.
We were saying all week, you're still coming second.
I know, yeah. I'm still my own sidekick. Darren is the lead, and I'm the sidekick. And Darren took liberties with that.
I did.
And decided to go off and get something made. Which
I did.
In a minute. Not right now. I think people are trying to wind us up here now because I can see as well that Prometheus is clearly the best Alien sequel. Get out of it, Colm.
I'm sorry, no, but Prometheus was excellent.
15 minutes is that all? Better look at your phones. Hi, Pat and Colm. Scarf, please.
I've let myself go.
Pat. Darren, what's the funniest story about your about colleagues, past and present?
Oh. There are some funny stories, but I could not tell them. Oh, God.
While you're thinking about it there, Natasha's coming up with an unusual one. Hellboy 2 is an underrated movie. Del Toro magic.
It is.
I enjoyed both of those
Yeah,
films.
they're very good.
Why didn't they let him make the third one?
I don't know.
Why did they destroy it?
I don't know.
Poor old David Harbour. Like, he
I
tried
know.
his best. It's
Yeah,
an
he
awful
did.
film.
Well, in fairness, he was a good physical representation of Hellboy, but it was a terrible film.
The humour in it was off, wasn't it? It was really
was.
weird.
It was just weird. It was
It's like they were trying to make it another Deadpool movie.
Yeah.
He was a bit too
in
on the joke.
bit too meta. Yeah. Yeah.
Aisling, Desmond, are you trying to get some Prendeville gas? We don't talk about it. Darren, tell us someone who had taken over friend. Stop it! Clet, tell us all. Stop this. This is not right at all.
Neil is a lovely guy, and I will have nothing bad to say about him.
Aha, my friends
He
up
is
there on the
genuinely a
north
lovely
side.
guy.
How are
Absolutely.
you? How are you? Con, how are you? Ha ha ha. Remember the time? What was it? The man was it Philip Burke forgot to turn off his microphone?
Oh, my brother!
And he was doing it from another room while Neil was still on air. The next minute,
Poor
like,
Phil.
and he was just like, ha ha, yeah. And it's like, what's that? To be fair, if there's anyone gonna go, it was Phil. Handsome Phil. Like.
Do you know what? I just remembered one of my favourite stories that I actually can tell.
What?
So Simon Murdoch, who works for C103, he's on the C103 Breakfast.
He was in Athlone for a while.
He was up on iRadio for a while,
iRadio,
and
that's it.
he started in '96. He started on the overnights from midnight to 6 on a Saturday night, and he moved up to doing Club 96, and then he moved up to I think he moved on then after that. But in and around the time that he was doing Club 96, we had a friend called Andrew Morrissey, and Andrew is on Radio Kerry now doing the breakfast show, and he started on the overnights. Bonse. Who's that? No. He started on the overnights, and so Simon and Kevin, another one of our colleagues, stuck around, had a chat with him for a bit, ran him through the ropes, and then excused themselves and left. So Andy's left in the studio anyway, doing his work, and so there's kind of this window to your right if you're sitting in the studio, and you can see out into the next studio, into the research studio, in case they need to slap a piece of paper up on the window to say stop talking about that or whatever, you know. So out in this little room, in the darkness, appeared a chicken suit, and it caught Andrew with the corner of the eye, and he just paused and then kept going with what he was talking about on the radio, and then the chicken entered the room and started to walk towards him menacingly. So Andrew, the professional that he is, finished up his link, put down the microphone, pressed the button, and then stood up completely freaked out and went to get this chicken. At which point, Simon took off the helmet, and he saw them go out the door. They left the back door open for themselves, came back into the building and waited downstairs for 2 hours. They had a chicken mascot suit at the time, the Stick and Chicken, and Simon put on the chicken suit, came back upstairs and stood in the backup studio for a half an hour to freak Andy out.
Ever dedicated to the joke?
Oh man, Simon Murdoch. Legend.
To be fair, when we were starting out the quiz, well, Simon was giving us a lot of airtime and stuff as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a good guy.
like yourselves.
He's a good guy.
always really good to us. 31 of you have moved over to the other quiz, just so you know. I love Simon.
He's great.
He's
fantastic.
He did a live one with us here, I think, one time.
That's right. He did the challenge, the halftime challenge, which he didn't he? Yeah.
So the quiz, other quiz is live as well. So if you want to go back to your main ticket, you can now get out of the Survivor game. That is finished. So if you are in a Survivor game, you can just quit out of it and go back to your ticket. Click on Game 2 or the Friday Night Quiz one with beautiful Darren's face on top of Pat's
Voluptuous body.
And ugly, I was going to go for. And my gorgeous face beside you there as well. So you can click on that button and it'll take you through to the quiz. At that moment, I can see that there are 32 players over there. So 32 players left. There are still time to buy tickets if you want to go there now. At the moment, there's no one, I don't think, in the store right now. I don't think there's going to be any more people buying tickets. We have sold exactly what we're going to sell. So, yeah, I'm going to do an old check there and we're going to work out then what the prizes are going to be as well. So, reports. I always talk, I'm saying to Darren, I talk through everything I'm doing. Sales by product.
And I was telling him then that I'd go one further and saying, I wake up in the morning and I'm boiling the kettle and then I'm put. Oh, I worry about myself, lads. I worry about myself.
I worry about you too.
Yeah.
And right. So the prizes tonight are going to be 20 and 10, same as they were 2 weeks ago as well. So 20 for first, 10 for second, and a free ticket for third place. So I see there's more stuff coming in.
They're all still talking about Neil.
Yeah, that is dedication to a prank. It is, and most definitely. Right. What do you got? 9 minutes. 9 minutes before we get this underway, and don't forget as well later on we do a thing. I don't know if you watched. We do a thing called Golden Buzzer.
I haven't seen this.
Right. So we do a thing called a Golden Buzzer. If you think that everyone out there will get this question 100% right, you have one opportunity. It's just a nice way to kind of see if you can think people are smart or not. So if a question pops up on the screen and you can say, I think 100% of the people will get this right. You can say, I'm going to Golden Buzzer that one.
Okay.
Hit the button and this happens, right? And then go, yeah. Right? And then it goes away. I didn't Photoshop you into that one. But
that's okay.
So like it's we get a Golden Buzzer each.
Okay.
And it's just to see who gets on with it. See, it gives you the horn down. See.
Put that comment up.
A lot of people go on about horns here, by the way. And if you get the horn, whatever the question is, someone's always going to relate it back to the horn. So if the answer was Michael Jackson gave us the horn.
Yeah.
So,
okay. I get it.
Does Darren get paid for this, or is he doing it for free? Or
you know what? This is a detail I have not worked out myself.
Oh
actually.
no, he's getting paid. He's getting paid. Oh, he's getting paid. Of course he is.
Hang on there, I'll write up an invoice.
Darren, when we started this out at the start, and it was a snowball effect really at the start. It was like because no one was able to do anything. We've given people an option. Now people have loads of options.
Yeah.
So that's why we're down to so little people.
But like
from the 1,800 people that we had at one point to the 50 people we've got playing now. But I still love it. I love doing it. If there was 30 people, I'd still do it. You did the press releases.
Yeah,
so
did a bit of press releases and
so you got a suit from Warner Brothers. Thanks very much. You're the reason my Warner Brothers contacted
Well,
me.
look, when you do your job as well as I do, Warner Brothers hear about you, okay?
Well then, my wife says, kids were playing outside till late enough. I was told after 8. I told Robin, come on, we have to go in. Look, the sun is going down. She stamped her foot, stretched out her arms towards the sun and screamed, No sun, don't go. And she was really cross looking at the sun.
Oh, Robin.
She has got one of the most crossest faces in the world. I mean, it's technically my face. It's technically my face. I'm going to see if I can find her cross face here.
Oh, that's a cross face.
But it's not really cross. That's kind of sad. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I have to bring it up the main screen here now. See if it comes up. She's so sad there.
Isn't she adorable though?
She's a peach.
She is.
She's a peach. See if I can find a cross face. She's nuts like. Oh, this is her like. This is the way she wanted to dress to go to the zoo.
Man, Niall Daly. I'll get to that in a second.
Huh? That's how she like. You can't see it there now.
Can't see that. She's in a princess dress.
No, she wanted to dress as a unicorn.
Tilt it down a bit.
Nah.
Nah, we're getting nowhere.
Oh, there we go.
There it is. No, back up a bit.
Dresses as a unicorn going to the thing. So here we go. Right. Oh, damn it! I pay more. I can pay more than the. I work more than €6. Are DJs likely to replace the DJ 3000 anytime soon? I hear they have been very.
We have a wiener. Oh, did you hear what those clowns in Washington did?
Oh, yeah.
What a bunch of clowns.
I actually thought he was talking about the CDJ 3000, which was actually released recently. I was like, what is he
Simpsons
going on?
reference. Come on now, Simpsons reference.
Yeah, I'm DJ for Simpsons.
Don't praise the machine.
Kids come up with the best of stuff. Doja Cat. Looks like the clowns
in Congress have done it again. What a bunch of clowns. How does it know that? How does it keep track of things?
How does it keep up with current events like that? Don't praise the machine.
Looks like we have some weather out there. Oh no!
These guys love an old Simpsons reference.
Oh, they're gonna love what surprise I've prepared for them. So, there are a number of Simpsons sound effects in that surprise that I've prepared.
Oh yeah, was there?
There was, yeah.
I didn't hear them.
I saw it. There's definitely a woohoo in there.
Oh
yeah,
is there? We're getting Sudi in. So yeah.
No, we sold a ticket.
Did we?
We did.
We sold a ticket. Super Nintendo Chalmers. Super Nintendo Chalmers. What's that rattle? What's a battle? Did that kid just say what's a rattle? Or no, he said what's a rattle? I can't do it anymore. My favorite is that scene. All right, you know the the Skinner and Superintendent Chalmers luncheon.
Oh yeah, the steamed hams.
Steamed hams. The start of it is my favourite bit. The first line that Superintendent Chalmers says to him is my favourite bit.
What's that?
Because he's condescending the minute he even gets there. He hasn't even come in yet. He's been invited over for a free dinner, like and a lunch, and
he's just like,
and he's
yes.
just like, I got here despite the directions you gave me. It's like, oh, he's just nasty. Like,
I love the end of that sketch as well. The Aurora Borealis at this time of the year, localized entirely within your kitchen.
yes.
May I see it?
It's an Albany expression. I'm from Utica and I've never heard of it. We've watched way too much. So yeah, there's some great parodies of that steamed hams out there. There is. I'm part of a.
That's my favorite Simpsons quote of all time from Ryan Babington.
Why do I have 3 kids and no money? Why
can't I have 3 money and no
kids?
No kids and 3 money.
There's a Four Finger Discount. It's an Australian Simpsons site. There's I don't like the SHIT posting. I don't know. I just prefer when they put up the things, the same thing, the normal ones, or if they're related to kind of a world event, like, but it's still the same. It's not changed.
Yeah.
So someone the other day took sections of The Simpsons and retooled them all to sound like the intro of The Simpsons. So like they had like Mr. Burns' head getting tapped on by Homer, and then they used that as the drums. But some guy was like real smart, and his name was Bert. And of course, like he was like, I would have done it better. This is good. It could have been done this way, and it would have been way better and impactful and all this kind of stuff. And I just wrote, did they run out of Bert license plates?
Or Bort license plates?
Bert, because his name was Bert. And I got like hundreds of likes on it. I was like, I'm an author.
Validation.
I'm an author. And but of course, like I was waiting for it, and I didn't want to do it myself. But I went, eventually some guy came back to me underneath, and he said like, oh, my son's also named Bert. And I was like, yes, he did it. But I was waiting for it. No, mother, it's just the Northern Lights. Here we go.
Seymour, the house is on fire.
Seymour.
No, mother, it's just the Northern Lights.
So there's 40 people watching this at the moment, and just in case it's your first time doing the quiz, this is the live quiz on a Friday night with Pat or Darren, as it is tonight. Actually, you know what? I'd like to bring you in a bit more often. I'd like to get you to sit in the old, the little box that we had last week for a fella. We have a little box down there, and we can bring you in and out as we need you.
Don't put me in a box.
But it'll be.
Don't put me in a box.
It's a green screen, so it looks like you're free, so we can move you around the screen the other one. Anyways, free range, Darren.
Free range, Darren.
So, ever notice how the Simpsons have 4 fingers, but an episode? Yeah, God has 5. Yeah, because
Matt Groening is God.
Nobody puts Darren in a box. See, she's already in there with that. Sit him on the mic. That we did last week. We took your man and we made him really small, and then we sat him on top of the mic. You'll have to go back and I'll show it to you. That was John, by the way. John out there made our Marvel quiz last Sunday night, and he joined us as a kind of a third guest, and that was his monitor to watch the whole thing and partake. And he drank a few beers and enjoyed himself. It was a very successful quiz. He actually wrote the quiz as well.
Oh, go away. Fair juice.
The first quiz that we've done since the start of lockdown that I haven't written. And everyone's like, oh, it's a great quiz. Questions were brilliant. And I was like, you can go suck it. It's coconut. And so yeah. Okay, let's get back to it. The quiz is going to start in 1 minute's time. I'll explain how it works in a few seconds. But you will have got yourself an email. The email will have two links in it. One link is for the dead game that's already been played. It's called Survivor. Don't click that one. Click game number 2. We're doing game number 2 now, which is the standard quiz. Right. So I'm going to play the intro. Right, but without the song that you made, because it's got music
that's cool.
over the top.
That's cool.
Alright, so here's the intro, and we. I'm not gonna do the intro.
It's Friday night.
It's a live quiz.
It's a live quiz.
Presented by Pat and Colm, right? But then Darren went on and did this.
It's Friday. The weekend is here. Welcome to the Friday Night Live Quiz.
Friday Night Live Quiz.
With your host,
Friday Night Party.
DJ Darren Johnson. And Colm something or other is here too.
So that is actually the real guy. The real guy from the X Factor. Darren got him to make that just to annoy me.
Yeah. Peter Dixon is his name.
Peter
He's an
Dixon.
absolute legend.
Thank you very much for making that. He said my name though. He said
did,
my name.
yeah.
He knows me. He knows me. The X Factor guy said my name. Colm, lucky. That's not bad.
That's a very good impersonation.
Oh, he's out of business.
We did not fake it, by the way.
Did not
Just so
fake
you
it.
know,
That is
that's
genuinely him.
the X Factor guy.
So I am now up there with Bruno Mars.
Yeah, you
he
are.
said Bruno Mars' name.
Bruno Mars. Daisy.
Alicia Dixon. Robbie Keane. I don't know. I'm just saying random people's names now.
Nelson Mandela.
Laszlo Panaflex.
Adolf Hitler.
Niall Daly. I can't believe you went with the Hitler one.
I know, I was just stream of thought, I always go to Hitler.
And Pat James is after pointing out. And Pat doesn't get an X Factor meme. Yeah. Screw you, Pat. James Desmond. Right. So yeah, okay. This is how the quiz works. Look at your phones, look at your phones, look at your phones. That means to look at the phones, look at the device that you're using to answer the question. If you're watching us on Twitch, it's the fastest way to do it. If you're watching us on YouTube, it's the second fastest way to watch us. If you're watching on Facebook, it's way back in the past. It's about 15 or 16 second delay.
This is how everyone is behaving right now.
Right now, they're all
I'm
looking at the
watching
phones.
you and watching the phone. At the
If
same
you're watching us on the live stream, you will notice that there is a delay. When the questions are asked, they'll pop up on your device first. You'll answer them there. The faster you answer, the more points you'll get. There will be 20 questions in round 1. There will be 15 in round 2, 15 in round 3, and 20 in round number 4. So 70 questions altogether. At the end, the winner is the person who's at top. The faster you answer, the more points you get. So remember, it doesn't necessarily mean if you answer all the questions right, you'll get them. It just, if someone answers them faster than you, they'll have more points than you. So don't encourage them again. And hey, yeah, screw you, Pat. So yeah, we'll give you breaks in between each round. You'll see the 5-second count or 5-minute counter on the clock, and that's enough time for you to go to the bathroom or whatever you need to do and collect.
Go make a cup of tea.
Go make a cup of tea. Collect the popcorn that you made in the and
Switch on the telly and watch some ads.
Yeah, I'm running out to say my brain is not working properly.
You could solve a Rubik's Cube 3 times if you're really good at it.
Wow.
You could
sing "This Is How We Do It" once.
you could, yeah. You could
with time to go and do a wee wee.
You could
This is how we do it.
You could wash your hands 15 times. 20 seconds per wash.
For 5 minutes, you kind of undercut it there, didn't you?
No, because you got 20-second intervals, 20-second intervals per minute.
I suppose you got to do
minutes.
the whole pump as well, like. So.
Oh, that's true. So let's say 14 times.
And you got to get your hands wet.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe 13 times. Go wash your hands 13 times in the 5-minute break.
Right. So here we go. So Pat is hosting the Late Show tonight. Yes, his brother is.
It's evil twin.
I don't think there's anything more. I can't make up. I can't think of anything else to let people know. Just do the quiz. Best of luck, and we'll. Will I do the first 20? You do the next 15.
Yeah, cool.
Then I'll do 15 and then you do the last.
Whatever
20?
you want to do,
Yeah,
man.
that's what
You are running the show. I am your humble apprentice.
You're just here. Oh, we sold a ticket. We sold a ticket.
He sold a ticket.
Thank you, the late person. We'll wait for you. We'll wait till they join in. Currently, there's 50 players involved. I think there's a little bit more than 50 sold. So if there's someone out there who hasn't joined the quiz yet, I'm waiting 1 minute for you because I think you just take it. Is it bad that both YouTube and Twitch open? Twitch is for the speed. YouTube is Facebook.com. That's alright. You can do that. You can open up Facebook as well. Oh, it paused there on the screen.
It did.
We were stuck.
It's done that a couple of times. I think it did it in the middle of the
And
jingle.
Aisling says, and Google for the answers. I kid, maybe. That was me.
Shane was in at the last minute.
That was me. Just
Haven't
got
you
in
been
there.
here since the very start, Shane? And you're only buying a ticket now?
I'm assuming you're in at this point. I'm going to see if you're or not. Are you just in yet?
Pause there, no again on you.
Got the screen. It's done again.
Uh-oh.
No matter what happens in the live stream anyway, it's going to work. You'll still be able to answer on your phone, so don't worry. He's in now. Perfect.
Good man, Shane.
So here we go. 2 in a quiz. You'll see the two of us pop up and down. There you go. Hi, Darren. You've moved above me there.
How are you?
I even put myself in the bottom.
I know, yeah. Is it a subconscious thing?
No, it's just easier not to do it.
Yeah,
I'm just
fair
lazy.
point, fair point.
And also, people will be like, "Your man, he had to put himself at the top."
Ugh, notions.
Look at him. Look at your man now. Like, Pat's gone. I was hanging curtains. Right.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna-
All right, like we don't need to. When you have the book signing in Easton's, I'll be there for the signing. What's the Twitch account? Don't know. Hold on, I can click on view on Twitch. You're about to view a broadcast on Twitch. We recommend closing Twitch while you're live. Look what
I have a feeling this is going to go pear-shaped.
Patrick _ Ahern. I'll copy it there.
I have a feeling this is going to go pear-shaped.
Patrick _ Ahern. Copy it there. Right. Add it into the comments. There you go.
Lovely job.
And it should pop up across all the platforms as well. So there you go. TuberU72. There you go. You found our new one.
I am on the wrong thing here now.
So time to look at your phones, look at your phones, look at your phones, look at your phones, look at your phones. Yeah, you're in the wrong ones. You don't have to worry about it, Fiance. So you can scroll.
Okay, grand. Cool. You're through to my box.
I know, I'm-
Get back. Get back.
Get out of my box.
Get out of my box.
That's what she said.
It's that
There you go.
one, is it? Yeah.
So let's do this. Look at your phones. 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 Question number 1 is popping up on your screens now. Hopefully I've done it right. Probably haven't, but I have to activate it.
There we go. All right. Are you taking the first 20 or am I taking the first?
I'll
20?
do the first 20.
Okay, grand.
So, light travels at its fastest in what medium? Is it salt water or a vacuum? You're welcome. You're welcome, Trooper. Right.
Patrick Ahern commenting. _ Patrick Ahern.
No, that was
Oh
me.
no, sorry, that was you.
See,
okay,
I'm in charge.
fair enough.
I've got access to every one of his accounts at the moment. I'm
Juicy.
on his Google and his Gmail and his stuff. Right, let's have a look. It's 79% went for a vacuum, 21% went for salt water. It is indeed a vacuum. Is the correct answer. 2. How many players were sent off at the end of the recent football match between Paris Saint-Germain and Marseille? Was it 2, 3, 1 or 5? So don't forget as well, the faster you answer, the more points you will get. So even if you are sitting at home Googling at them, it doesn't necessarily mean that you'll get more points. It'll just mean that you get a lot of answers right, but it won't mean you'll get any points. Let's have a look and see where people went for. 2 and 4%, 38% if you went for 3, 1. No one went for 1, but 5 was the correct answer.
58% if you're going for that one.
Question number 3. Georgina Rodriguez is the fiance of which famous footballer? Is it A, Cristiano Ronaldo? Is it B, Lionel Messi? Or is it C, Paul Pogba? So, Ronaldo, Messi, or Pogba? Georgina Rodriguez.
Georgina Rodriguez. You have to roll the R's.
Okay. I feel like I'm in a telenovela or something.
Ah, la, la.
You slept with my sister-in-law's brothers.
No. You slept with my sister.
My twin sister.
Roll the R's.
77% went for Ronaldo, and that is the right answer. I think she got a ring last week. They got engaged. 650,000 euros is what the.
That's more than I'd probably.
4. Actor Carl Urban is from which country? Is he
I
from
know
England,
this.
Australia, South Africa, or New Zealand? I gotta remember to press the old S button more often. I'll be
Yeah,
faster.
you're clicking, aren't you? There you be grand. Actor Carl Urban. Oh, actually, I might not know this one.
What are you thinking? Well, you could say no. You can say no.
I think it might be Australia.
What were you thinking it was though?
As in, like, I think the answer was Australia, but I
He's
was
not.
thrown by the fact that it was New Zealand just there as well.
He is from New Zealand.
Ah,
He's from New Zealand.
Carl Urban.
Next question. Gran Turismo is expression from English, Italian, French, or Spanish?
Is there not that game for the PlayStation?
Don't know. Well,
Would confirming that get us sued again?
yeah, I don't know. Am I allowed to say the word Sony 5 times or something?
Sorry. Now we're done.
Answers coming up with W questions is helpful. Answers coming up with questions is helpful.
Have you got the answer button clicked?
No idea. 81% Italian is the correct answer. 6. Spell penicillin.
Oh,
Which is the correct spelling of penicillin.
That's really lousy. Like,
It's coming from a dyslexic person. I'm looking at there and I'm like, they're all right.
oh, that's really bad.
All right. Let's get it out. 87% of you going for the middle one. And that is the right answer.
Well done.
Question 7. How many dots make up the BlackBerry symbol logos? 11, 7, 9, or 5? (11, 7, 9, or 5? BlackBerry. I haven't seen a
I'm
BlackBerry
trying to picture the
phone in a long
logo in my head as well.
Oh, is this a third class spelling bee quiz? Well, I'm not asking you to spell BlackBerry. It's written on the screen. Question 7, 11, 7, 9, or 5? Correct answer is 7. Yeah. I always thought they're like, I thought they were going to be the B's. 3, and then like, BB, BB. But it's not. It's the 7. The answer are visible when the question comes up. So a spelling one is easy.
The answers are visible when the question comes up, so the spelling one is easy. Yeah. Was there a spelling question?
Yeah.
Do we have a spelling question?
Spells penicillin, but there was 3 options there.
Yeah,
right?
there was 3 options for penicillin. Yeah.
We didn't say spell penicillin right, and then like give 3 different options.
Did we not say spell penicillin and then list 3 different ways of spelling penicillin? No. God, I can't remember.
It just said spell.
It just said which is the correct way of spelling this, isn't it?
Anyway, 7 is the right
answer. It doesn't matter.
8. What is the surname of the British singer Adele? Is it Adkins? Is it Adams? Or is it Atkins? So Adkins, Adams, or Atkinson? I think he's saying that he doesn't want to see. Are you trying to say you don't want to see the answers before or after? Are you going to ask the question and then the answers come up? Is that what I can't? I don't know. I'm lost.
It's okay. Don't overthink it.
No, I'm worried now.
Don't be worried.
Anyways, it doesn't make a difference. And let's have a look.
Adele's surname, 79% going for A. Adkins. Correct answer is
Adkins.
Adkins. Good job.
Majority rules. 9. How many levels were introduced into Ireland's newest Living with COVID plan released recently? Is it 7, 10, 2, or 5? 7, 10, 2, or 5 Living with COVID plan. Not the ones that they made up in between them, but the actual ones that they tried to present. And let's have a look and see. 98% of you went for 5. It is indeed the right answer. 98% of you indeed right. Halfway through the round, in the periodic table of elements, what number represents the number of elements?
In the periodic table of elements, the
Atoms,
atomic
protons,
number
or
represents the
parsecs.
number of what in an element's nucleus? Is it A, atoms, B, protons, or C, parsecs? I got your back.
It does make it. Yeah, they were able to get the question anyway before I even started talking, so they were looking at it. Well, actually, there's 2, 3, 4, 2, 1. Yeah, correct answer: protons.
Protons in an element's nucleus.
Nucleus.
Or what the atomic number represents
It's
on the
pronounced
periodic table.
Nucleus.
Nuclear.
11. What event is Pat attending tonight?
I gave this away in the intro.
Is it a funeral, a cinema, or a wedding? Pat is the co-host. My co-host.
Full disclosure, I am not Pat. Have you seen Tenet?
Heard it's amazing. You've been banging on about it for weeks.
It's not. It's really not.
The fact that you're saying about it, I think you've done a billion levels. Right, Pat was at a wedding, and let's see if I don't see. Oh yeah, that was it. He was at a wedding. Let's see the percentage wise who got it right. Ooh, 86% listened to me. Some people think he skipped work to go to the cinema. see Tenet. Question 12. True or false? The second Matrix movies, the second and third. Oh, hold on.
Hang on. There we go. True or false? The second and third Matrix movies were released in the same year. Is it A, true, or B, false?
So, you say there. Normally the questions come up and then the timer starts and you show the answers when the 15 seconds starts. Tonight everything is there and you start the timer.
Yeah,
okay.
But we're taking it easy on you, John.
Okay, but John, is that a good or a bad thing? I want to know, do I try and go back to the other way or do I try and stay where it is?
It's been a long week, John.
There's a glitch in the answers screen jumping around. Is that still happening now? Or is it only just that one question? Anyways, we're going to keep going.
True or false? The second and third Matrix movies were released in the same year.
True is the right answer.
29% going for the correct answer. It is. Sorry, 71% going for the correct answer.
Is he saying about the Sean? I don't know if he's having a Matrix question or Matrix thing. Cafe Nervosa was a famous TV coffee shop in which TV show? Was it Friends, Frasier, or Seinfeld?
I get what you were saying, that the answers jumbled around there in the Matrix question, was it?
No.
Never mind. Let's move on.
No, because it was the Matrix. Is he saying there's a glitch in the answer screen? A glitch
Could be.
in the Matrix? I don't know.
I don't know.
I can't tell if he's messing or
We're
not.
moving on.
I can't tell.
Cafe Nervosa.
73% going for Frasier. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. You were right. Question 14. What are HSBC involved in? Is it mining, building, banking, or baking?
Oh yeah. You get your barn back from HSBC.
Every question he's saying. Right, that's the end of that one. Let's have a look. HSBC are indeed involved in banking, and the right answer is 64. I'm going to try and fix that in a second. Question 15. The UK-based Sheffield Steelers are a team that compete in which sport? Is it A, baseball, C, ice hockey, C, American football, or D, table tennis? So is it baseball, ice hockey, American football, or table tennis? I will hopefully be able to fix this one. The screen is jumping all the time. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it for now. So what we're going to do is we're going to end the round here at this moment, and that is the end of this round. And I'm going to show you where everyone is. 40 rods to in first place. Agnes Basuna in second, and Colm O'Sullivan is in third. Mine seems to be working all right. John, I suppose the pandemic thing, knowing the answer is you get 100, no chance of fat finger syndrome. Not complaining. Right, so I'm going to try and change that, alright? Everyone's saying, some people are saying it's not working for them, some people are saying it is working for them. I'm going to try and change that. But that's where we are at the moment, out of the 50 teams that are partaking. Let's see if I can fix that. So, if you want to... Sorry about this.
Checking me what? WhatsApps. Alright.
The video game settings, see if I can change it on the fly. Right. Hopefully that'll make a difference. And the next round will start in 5 minutes. So there it is, right at the end of the bottom of the screen. I'll get rid of John's logo. Right. So, yeah, apologies about that there. It's a strange old one. These things do happen from time to time. It shouldn't. You should have, hopefully it didn't make too much of a difference to you, the way you were able to answer questions. I've turned off now, and hopefully all the Colm, your internet is crap tonight, or is it mine?
It's yours.
It looks like it's no. Stop! We're not downloading.
No, absolutely not.
I'm gonna do a little speed test here now as well. This could be it as well. Like there's we're noticing things have been stopping and stuttering. He's there. Can never go just the plan.
No.
Screen as well.
We are.
It's like a funky remix. Yeah, we're about half the speed of what we'd normally be. It's got this shit.
That's very bad.
Even ping is.
I'm getting 30 megs here. That's very weird, isn't it?
Killer Wi-Fi. I guarantee you. I've got the killer Wi-Fi. Wait.
Yeah, man. 39.28 download. 24 megabyte upload. Everything's gonna be fine.
Now let's have a check. It's back again there as he's gonna wave. Hello. Hello me in the future. In the past, I mean. So hopefully it's come back to normal there. I can hear it coming through on yours.
Mm.
It's okay.
Things will be fine.
I feel like it's a Harry Potter quiz all over again.
Stop, will you?
Right. I'm going to make another announcement.
Oh.
I'm going to do another Harry Potter quiz. I'm going to face my demons. I'm going to do it. And I didn't write the questions this time. They were written for me.
Good. Good. I am so glad of that.
I still have no intention of getting the names right. But, you know, they'll pop up on the screen anyway.
All you need to remember is her. That's all you need to remember.
Laszlo says it seems to be working a bit better there anyway.
Okay, good.
And it's Hermione, isn't it?
No, Hermione Granger.
It's Hermione.
No, that's
isn't it?
Hermione Granger.
That's alright.
Hermione Granger.
Colm Sullivan says, or Colm, save it till the end, save it till the end. So yeah, we're going to do another Harry Potter quiz. I don't know when, but it's already been written for us, and we have a time to put it in there. I need to face it. I need to get back on that horse again.
Do you know, fair dues to you. Fair dues to you, because it's not easy to face your fears like that. And
it is my
like,
fear.
lads, no joke. Colm didn't leave his house for 2 weeks. 3 weeks actually.
Nearly
Jesus, longer.
nearly
Nearly
4
4 months. Yeah, 4 months after the Harry Potter quiz.
I wasn't allowed. Colm did those 2 kilometers. Yeah, so I'm going to do it. And they're all talking amongst themselves there in the old comments. So we're not here at all. Don't mind
fine.
us. They seem to see that the stream seems to be working a bit better now. That's right. The speed might have been improved. It's not very good. It's very poor.
Okay, poor.
Getting ads for the Bank of Ireland and all. Get out of it.
Oh, terrible.
Jeez, how many ads are on that page?
Too many ads.
And I think I may have sorted the old quiz question pointy thing as well. Point those.
The which?
The points. The way the quiz questions point up. So,
Oh, yeah.
so I think I've got that sorted. Because Pat never set it up properly.
That's 6 for anyone who's counting.
But this quiz has been ultra amazing. You've got to say that. You've got to say it. So we've been talking about films. We've been talking about lockdown. We've been talking about
really
Pat. Is there anything else we should be talking about for the next 25 seconds?
You know?
I still think my favorite.
Oh, that's really good. I'm going to use that.
It's gone again.
No, we're back, are we?
Yeah, but it was.
Yeah, but the video paused, but the audio didn't.
Yeah, so they can probably still hear us, but it might get a bit old, you know.
Yeah, it's done it again.
Like a fax machine.
Oh no, is it?
No, you just can't tell if you're sitting still or not. So you're looking at it now, hoping. Yeah, it's gone. I don't know. Is it or not? What we do is keep moving and you find out. Anyways, look. Let me there. Look at your phone. It's really weird the way I went under it, wasn't it? It's kind of a bit dirty, wasn't it? Look.
Wait, where are we? Look at your phone. I don't know
Laszlo
which
says
way
the
I'm
audio
going.
paused as well. The internet in here has gone to the
Gone
it's
to the
up and
dogs.
down. It's up and down. I don't know if there's someone next door or something trying to download Bill and Ted's new film or something, but it could be happening. It could be happening.
Double and triple check now.
The questions will still pop up in your phones. The questions will still pop up in your phones.
Oh, they've opened his Chrome.
Yeah.
Strange.
This is a strange one, alright. There's an app on my computer called Killer Wi-Fi, and it installed itself during the week,
Oh,
and it's really, really annoying.
what
But
is
it's part of the software that's on the computer.
right?
I thought I turned it off.
And what does it
Maybe-
do?
maybe- I don't know. Killer Wi-Fi is a brand of Wi-Fi cards or Wi-Fi systems or something like that. Not sure. Let's check the test one more time. Anyways, look at your phones. Look at your phones. Look at your phones.
Look at your phones,
We'll
look at your
have a look
phones,
at
look at
the
your phones.
board at the moment.
40 rocks to the hot side. Coming in first.
Terry 1604. Unfortunately, it's too late to join, but you can still play along and shout out your answers at the screen and maybe put them into the live chat if you want as well. But for the moment, you are out because the quiz started and we're already doing it.
Terry 1604 is watching on Twitch as well.
Colm, why aren't you sitting on the left? Why are you not sitting on the left? Why do I have to sit on the left?
Do you have the left?
No, I'm here. I sit in my own spot.
You're sitting to my left.
Yeah, this is my chair. I've broken it in now. Like
Yeah, well, you know.
Right, let's do this. We're back into the two of us in the little squares. Pat.
Ooh, very nice.
Pat above me. There he is.
Now here's the story.
And Colm. Jeez. Just randomly looking around the place. Look at your phones, look at your phones, look at your phones. Right. Hopefully this is after sorting this out, and hopefully the video If I have to, I might have to drop down to 720p, but I don't think it should make a difference.
Are we in full HD?
We are in full HD.
Oh my god, why did I not put makeup on?
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Right. Take off the old rankings. Right. That was the last question. Question 16. There we go. In the Tour de France, the green jersey is awarded to... Is it... That's... Well, it's now after going bananas.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why is it after going banana?
It's giving me 1,000 different answers.
Why is it doing that?
I don't know.
Well, do you want to pause
Look
it
at that.
after this question is done? And we'll...
People are answering. What happened there?
How
That
many
is nuts.
answers were there?
The computer
Best young rider, King of the Mountains. Did you just copy and paste an entire category thing from...
No. Like South Dakota. Wyoming.
Sorry, we have best sprinter as an answer.
So my answers after getting mixed together with something that was already in there.
Okay, so it's the green jersey given to the overall
So,
winner, the
alright.
best young rider, the best sprinter, or the King of the Mountains.
So what's going to happen here is you won't be able to see it. I'll be deleting this question at the end. So no matter if you answered or not, this question will be deleted. So
I'm looking at the team names while you're doing that, and you got rid of all the team names.
that question is now deleted. Whatever happened there, it messed up. So we'll be moving on to question number 16 now again. So apologies about that. There is something definitely going to go wrong here tonight. 15 answers, yeah. So that regardless if you answered or not, there is no that question is now be deleted. Anyone who got points for that will have lost them. Anyone who didn't answer, you don't have to worry. But I got it. No, Colm, you didn't. And Gary Dermody, nice. What kind of fucker you were those after Desmond? It actually just broke. It just broke.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to hopefully
Move on to question number 16.
I'd love to be able to see. You know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to. No.
No.
Just gonna have to
Just
go.
keep going.
Just keep
Keep
going.
going.
And every
Keep
time something goes wrong, I'm just gonna delete the question and hope.
I'm just playing Pat.
That was very funny. That was very funny. The amount of answers, I was like, where are all those answers coming from? And then they kept coming. I didn't know you put that many answers into the quiz either. Right, here we go. Jesus.
Question number 16.
Musician Daddy Frere was said to represent which country in this year's cancelled Eurovision? Was it Iceland, Denmark, Austria, or Sweden?
Daddy
Patrick,
Frere.
I'm bringing Pat. He's at a wedding and there's no reception, so we've been sitting there kind of going, how do we log into his accounts? So I literally have to change his password. See if he goes to log into his Google account. Nope. Anyways, let's have a look. The answer is Iceland, and 78% got it right. Next question for you there.
Which of the following figures is not mentioned in the Billy Joel song "We Didn't Start the Fire"? Is it A, Joe DiMaggio, B, Doris Day, C, Peter Pan, or D, Muhammad Ali? Which of them is not mentioned in "We Didn't Start the Fire"?
You went for the Joel, did you? I'd be like Billy Joel.
Billy Joel, yeah.
You went for Joel.
I know, yeah, but I'm on the radio.
Is it Joel or is it Joel? It's Joel, isn't it?
It's like, where are you from again?
Cork?
Yeah, but like what part of Cork?
Ballinor.
Is it the north side?
No, south side. Joel.
Okay. Does your dad say Joel?
Nah.
Your dad like Billy
I
Joel?
don't think I've ever heard him say that. Anyways, let's have a look. Ooh, Peter Pan's for the He's in it. He's in it, as is Joe DiMaggio and Doris Day. Muhammad Ali ain't there.
Yeah.
Oh, some people got caught out. The minute you said you were doing a HP quiz, it went all tits up.
Yeah, it did actually. That's a fair point. Good shout, John. This quiz now has 69 questions. Nice.
It technically had 70, but one of them just shat itself.
Okay.
Alright.
Question number 18. The Wolf of Wall Street 2013 was directed by which of these people? Was it A, David Fincher, B, Steven Spielberg, C, Wes Anderson, or D, Martin Scorsese?
This is kind of going a bit better. No one's complaining yet, apart from other than saying that.
Well, Aisling says it's cursed. Maybe it's the Harry Potter quiz is cursed.
Lazo, great for him. Great for him. He's straight in. Like.
Is Laszlo still talking about Tenet?
Let's move it on.
74% going for Martin Scorsese. Of course,
Correct.
you are correct. Well done.
19. The word POTUS, and this is double points. I don't know. Yeah. The word POTUS refers to the leader of which country? Because remember, we had to
I just love the way you're like so uncertain about everything. This is double points.
Ireland,
This
the
is
UK,
double points.
Australia, or USA. You see, we were supposed to do 20 questions in the first round, right? And we were supposed to have. That was supposed to be question 20.
Right.
But because I deleted the question, it was 19. And when it came up as double points for question 18, I was
just
like, what
threw you
the
a
hell
little
is it doing there? Like, so that was worth double points. And 88% of you went for USA. USA. President of the United States is what POTUS is an acronym for. Do a country question and have all 32 possible answers to choose from.
Do a county question. Oh yeah, which of these counties was the first one to be put on lockdown after?
I'm going to skip through it all. Question 20. What colour is a polar bear's skin? Black, green, or white?
We just did a little bit of a jump there again on the stream.
Yeah, but the questions still would have come true.
That's fine.
The questions are solid on your phones. Don't like we're here just to kind of entertain them as they're answering questions. That's the whole point of it.
Aisling Desmond says she wants her cycling points back, Colm.
Well, I'm not cycling. And 62% of it went for black, which is not showing up. Strangely enough, it is definitely
there's
going crazy.
There's something weird going on tonight.
Black is the correct answer. They have white hair. It's actually a translucent.
Oh, go away! Yeah, it's like the
it stops them from showing up in thermal imaging.
Go away. That's very interesting.
Question 21.
Question number 21. Levy or Levi?
Levy
is another word for tax or dike.
The spelling of it's important here as well.
Oh,
Levy.
levy is another word for, is it tax or dike?
Tax.
A, dike. B, tax. What's a levy?
Podrick now is coming out with this white is not a colour.
Natasha, careful now. Down with that song.
Just a very, very dark navy. So now I don't know when to stop the next questions. I'm losing my brain. And
Alright, a levy is another word for
tax.
Oh, it's a
the
tax.
other one is Levee.
Oh.
That's a dike.
As in, like, drove my Chevy to the levee.
Yeah.
But the levee was dry.
Yeah.
And good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye.
A levee technically and a dike have only water on one side, as in to stop water from coming in.
Right.
But a dam has water on both sides.
Ah, I get you. And what's a ditch then in relation to the two of them? Question number 22.
80% getting it right. 22.
Seismic refers to what natural effect? Seismic. Is it thunder, wind, lightning, or an earthquake?
Aisling, the spelling. I spelt it for you. God's sakes.
What's her question?
She's saying that levy is both. It is, but not if you're taking the spelling into account.
Levee is the. We just had a full discussion about that. Let's not do it again.
And the other levy's a tax.
Seismic refers to what? A natural effect. 92D, earthquake. And it is correct. 92% of you correct saying earthquake.
In which sport would you find the Claret Jug Trophy? Tennis, darts, hurling, or golf?
Tennis, darts, hurling, or golf?
Ryan Babington on your bike for those points. Very good.
Very good, Ryan. Very good. Very funny.
Very good.
Clever.
Let's have a look. And 74% of you came up with the word golf as the answer. And it is indeed golf. I think you get it for the British Masters. I'm only guessing here on myself. Which group worked with Pharrell Williams and Nile Rodgers on the track Get Lucky in 2013? Was it Two Unlimited, Daft Punk, or Chemical Bros? That's my sides are sore from laughing too much. What are you laughing at? Are you laughing at me? I think people only come on here to laugh at us when we mess up. I think they want stepping.
It's like Schadenfreude.
96% went for Daft Punk. They actually say my nickname constantly throughout. Stay up all night to get lucky.
Yeah.
Everyone calls me Lockie. 96% of you all know about me and my Lockie.
Which Irish county is known as the Red Hand County? Is it Antrim, Galway, Dublin, or Tyrone? Is it Tyrone or Tyrone?
Tyrone. Did you see the video of the birds fighting? No?
What birds?
I'll show it to you later.
Do you?
Because a fella put a Northern Irish accent onto two birds fighting.
Oh, yeah?
It's epic. I can't even do it here because it's just cursing the whole way through.
Okay.
And 73% went for Tyrone. It's got a little red hand in the centre of its
I know the one, yeah.
crest. And 73% of you are right.
Well done,
That's one
Tyrone.
for you there, Darren.
Oh, come on. Hexacogio a hexaphobia is a fear of which number? Hexacogio hexaconta hexaphobia is a fear of which number? Is it 666, 13, or 69?
Which
The
is
number
the
of quiz
official number of quiz
questions.
questions. Yay!
Nice. No, bump it.
No, I was going to do don't touch.
Oh.
And you have to do that. Demolition Man. That's how Rob Schneider does high fives in the film. Yes.
Anyway, hexacogia hexaconta hexaphobia, nice, is a fear of 94%. You said.
Hexacozioia hexaphobia cantacophobia. Yeah, there we go.
Well done. Very impressed.
Hey, that's the right
Well done.
answer. You can do the next one as well.
Which musician is known by the nickname The Boss? Is it A, Michael Jackson, B, Elton John, or C, Bruce Springsteen? Yeah, owned stables in Mill Street.
She's very impressed with you saying that word.
Who?
Fucking hell, spot on radio presenter pronouncing bug words.
Padraig O'Donoghue is saying we misspelt the word.
Did we?
Hexachrona
As
tripophobia.
if he could tell now.
Which musician is known by the nickname The Boss? 96% is saying C, Bruce Springsteen.
One person
and-
each way went for Elton John and Michael Jackson. Strange.
Yeah. But 96% here are correct. It is Bruce
There's
Springsteen.
a lot of 96% here tonight, isn't it?
I know that.
96!
96%.
You're like, I'm sick of saying that number. 28. A famous 1979 comedy film line is, "He's not the Messiah, he's a
not the
very..."
Messiah,
What
he's
two
a very-
words? Silly man, naughty boy, strange fellow, dopey guy. So which is it?
He's not the Messiah. He's a very silly man, naughty boy, strange fellow, dopey guy.
I'm trying my best.
That was a very good impression. Well done.
Naughty boy is the correct
Naughty boy
answer.
is the correct
He's a
answer.
very
isn't it?
naughty boy. He's a very naughty boy.
Graphite is a form of which element? Graphite is a form of which element? Lead, carbon, copper, or iron?
Iron. Is it Joel or
Let's
Joel?
go. Lead, carbon,
Carbon. Copper.
copper, or iron?
Iron. Graphite is a form of which element?
And that's why there's 96 questions in the quiz. No, there's only 69. It's the opposite.
69.
No, 69 FM. Let's have a look at the old 78% of you going for the old carbon enaminate rod. And you're right. Well done.
Question number 30. Which US actor played Private Ryan in the blockbuster film Saving Private Ryan? Was it A, Tom Hanks, B, Ben Affleck, or C, Matt Damon? Matt Damon. What?
Press the button that shows the answer live on the screen.
And we will not be doing a Harry Potter quiz in a few weeks' time for this very
I
reason.
just, I went, oh, I hit it and it was like Matt Damon came up.
Matt Damon.
But then it also made me see that some people went for Tom Hanks and they freaked themselves out. Matt Damon. I actually was like, don't say it that way because people think it's the right answer.
14% going for Tom Hanks.
I can't
No.
figure out when we were supposed to stop. So we were supposed to do questions, then 25, 35. So we'll go to 35.
We're going to go to 35.
We'll go to
Five more
35.
questions in the round.
There we go, Matt Damon. Some people went for the old Tom Hanks. Nah, he was out trying to find Matt Damon. He died at the end. What was the name of Sherlock Holmes' landlady? Oh my god.
I know this.
Is it Mrs. Hudson, Mrs. Doubtfire, Mrs. Taylor, Mrs. Marple? Just that.
I don't want to give it away. Just indiscriminate grunt.
I just do Al fingers down here, look.
Hey, Willie.
Right, here we go.
You're going to eat that cat.
Walkie.
Lucky was the name. Let's have a look at what people went for. 75% went for there was no one went for Miss Doubtfire. But you needed that fire. And 75% of you right. Miss Hudson is the correct answer.
Mrs. Hudson. Sherlock Holmes and lady.
Moving on, question number 32.
Which of these statements is correct? a biennial plant flowers twice a year or lives for 2 years. Which of these statements is correct?
It could be either of them.
Could be.
It could flower twice a year and then only live for 2 years.
Could be.
What the hell?
Could be both of them.
Could be both of them.
Yeah.
There's no option on. Oh my god, I'm getting worried now. Ashling Desmond. Well, technically, it can flower 7,000 times a year. And lives for 2 years is the correct answer. Let's see where people went in that one. 25% went that way. I hope it's the right answer. Oh my god. Flowers twice a year, lives for 2 years. No, we're gonna check it.
I'm on it. I'm on it. Biennial plant. Sorry, folks. We're just looking up the
We're fixing
definition
it.
of a biennial.
Its life cycle is 4 years. We can Google too.
Biennials do not always follow a strict 2-year life cycle. The majority of plants in the wild can take 3 or more years to fully mature. But it's a 2-year life cycle. Roughly.
It lives 2 years.
Yeah. So, there you go. Life cycle is 4 years, but generally speaking, it's 2 years.
It blooms every 2 years.
Yeah.
So,
So let's move on.
I'm going to delete that question as well, am I? Right. But look, we got a new person, Joe Ellen Sherifa Courtney. What a great name.
That's a fantastic name.
What a name. Biennials do not always follow a strict 2-year life cycle. In the majority
I
of
literally read the same passage from Wikipedia a minute ago, Aisling.
There was more. There was more though. He read up
going.
more. Yeah. Don't pick the parts you want to.
Question number 33.
Moving on.
Question number 33.
The word Torchwood is in what in relation to Doctor Who?
Ooh.
Acronym, anagram, palindrome.
Ooh.
John O'Mahony. Controversy. There's no controversy. I can just delete the
Highly
question.
controversial.
I can just delete the question, so there's no worry about that. I'm moving on. This is where we figured out a new thing that they've installed, that if there is a controversial question at the end of the you can delete the results. So you can take the question out and remove that from the problem.
Okay. Good to know. The word Torchwood is what in relation to Doctor Who? 57% of you saying it's an anagram, 24% going for acronym, 18% for palindrome. It's an anagram.
It is. 2 to go before we finish this week.
The world's double points. The world's longest stretch of
Wasn't expecting it.
uninterrupted sandy coast is known as the 90-mile beach. But in which country would you find the 90-mile beach? Australia, Mexico.
There you go. No, don't do it. I nearly pressed the show the answer button.
Just stop hovering over the show. What's the shortcut for the show the answer button there now? Just hit it with your keyboard now in future.
Yeah, but my brain goes dead because he has it on the stream deck, so it makes it a lot easier.
Okay, fair enough.
It's got
World's longest stretch of uninterrupted sandy coast is which country would you find it in?
There is the 90-mile beach as well in New Zealand, but it's not 90 miles. They lied.
Oh.
It is in Australia.
Oh.
And 82% of people got it right. So
Well
no
done.
controversy there. The last question so in this round. The Dreamcast video game console was made by which company?
Very underrated video game.
Nintendo, Sega, Sony, Atari. I have 2 of them.
I know this. I don't know why I know this, but I know
I've
this.
got a GDEMU as well, which means I can take out the drive and put in a...
They're very collectible.
I was going to sell it today.
Don't.
I don't think I will. I backed out of it.
Don't.
It's a great console.
Dreamcast video game console made by which company? 58% of you going for Sega.
It's 21st, on the 9th of September 1999 it was released. So last week it celebrated its 21st birthday.
Wow.
58% user recycle.
I'm just like, how the hell do you know that?
Because the 9th of September 909 there's a lot of stuff happens.
Ah, okay.
It's also my wedding anniversary.
And 99.
And it's Brooklyn 99 Day.
Yeah.
It's Brooklyn 99 Day. It's my wedding anniversary.
Happy
and it's the
anniversary.
day my favourite
Happy belated anniversary.
Sega console was ever released.
Fair enough.
So, I mean, that's three positives.
3 for 3.
3 for 3. And now is the end of the round. Let's have a look and see where everyone is. 40 rods are still up at the top in first place. They have to get themselves 30 out of 31. Dan O'Mahony's got 30 out of 35, sorry, 30 out of 35. Dan has got 30 out of 35. Shatner's Bassoon have got 31. They've got one more question right, but they're just that far, a little bit further behind. There is about 90 points separating first and second at the moment, which is really only about one question. Dan O'Malley and Shatner's Bassoon, well, there is a little bit more between you. Well, actually, it's less. There's only about 60 points between them, so yeah. Roll Virus.
Looking a little bit down the board there, in 9th place there's a fellow called Dave Walsh, and I wonder, is it like...
Do you know him?
Well, there's a Dave Walsh on the hill, Apartment Mazda and Patrick's Hill.
This went viral.
It did, it went viral, yeah. Parked the Mazda on Patrick's Hill, and a guy called Dave Walsh threw a rock under the hill when it started rolling down the hill. So yeah, tracked him down afterwards, said I'd buy him a pint, and he was, no, buy it's grand, don't worry.
That's Cork for you,
Yeah, oh, pure Cork.
Pure
yeah,
Cork.
Absolutely.
So
legend.
you think he's in 9th
I
spot,
think
is
he's
it?
in 9th. I think
Dave
that
Walsh.
might be the same Dave Walsh, I'm not sure.
Dave Walsh, if that's with you, let us know. Get on to us.
Give us an old comment there, boy.
Tara O'Donnell is saying, guys, there's a 90-mile beach in New Zealand as well, not Australia. Believe it or not, there is a 90-mile beach in Australia and New Zealand.
Did you know there's also a Memphis in Egypt?
So, and there's an Orlando in Sydney.
Yeah, there you go.
Orlando is in Sydney, I think. There's an Orlando in Sydney. So 2 places can be...
There's also an Orlando in Florida.
So let's go back to the main screen. I'll give you a 5-minute countdown. Aisling has also pointed out to Tara that it is in both as well. So I'm going to go back to the Mega Drive 2 is better than Mega Drive 1. There was, with the red buttons, the Mega Drive 2.
I know that big circular thing on the top of the original Mega Drive, like I
didn't like the music.
Yeah, there was that little slider on it, wasn't it?
So let's go back up here now as well. So we got the whole controversy thing. That's where I go. Best quiz ever. She's making sure to get in there.
John O'Malley
just pre-ordered
the
the PS5. I'm
PS5.
surprised you were able to get in there. Guys, 90-mile beach in New Zealand and not Australia. There is two.
Hang on, go down to the next
The
one.
one-
Let Aisling answer it first.
Hold on, the one in she's got it right. Tara, it's in both.
It's in both.
That was your car.
Yeah, that was my car, Aisling. Bought it on the Monday, parked it up on the Saturday, like literally the first trip outside the house with the car. It was parked up in the driveway for 5 days. Went outside into work, parked it at the top of the hill, came back down for a break at 7 o'clock after I started my show. I was an hour in, and I was looking right, and I went, that's similar to... That's my car. What's my car doing at the end of the hill?
You're lucky you didn't kill anyone.
I really am. I'm absolutely haunted that Dave Walsh was there when Dave Walsh was there.
Dave Walsh saved the day, man.
Yeah.
Where is Bart, Laz, and Moira in the chat? Yeah, they're very quiet tonight. Bart is... Laz is there. Laszlo's there. Bart was in earlier. Justice for Moira and Bart. Where? She's asking, and you already told her. Sega 32X for the win.
Oh, I don't know. The only good game for the Sega 32X was Knuckles Chaotic and Blackthorn.
You're after naming two now. It was... At one point, Sega thought the only way of actually making money was to keep releasing peripherals. And it didn't work.
Did you have, like, I remember as a kid we had all of them. We had literally all of them plugged in. We had the Mega Drive 1 with the thirds plugged into it, with the Sega CD, with another add-on onto that, for the, like...
No, I did.
The only game we'd ever play is Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
I just literally had the Mega Drive, that was it.
Fair
I had the
enough.
Mega Drive 2, and we didn't get any of the extras. They were too expensive.
We got them all second hand when the PlayStations were out. You know, you go into a charity shop, you pick up a Mega Drive and a couple of games for a tenner. You know,
That's how I got my first Dreamcast.
that's how I got my first PlayStation.
There you go.
Actually, no, that's not
Rookie
true.
mistake parking it on a hill there, says Aisling.
Yeah.
Virtua Fighter, Niall Daly's coming back at you.
Oh, okay, fair point. Fair point. But I would offer Virtua Fighter as an arcade game before a Dreamcast game, even though it was a Dreamcast game before it was an arcade game, wasn't it?
Kate has pointed out we haven't had Robert in ages. No wonder things are going wrong. If everyone knows Robert, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play that thing as well again. I want to hear it again one more time. Ready?
It's Friday. The weekend is here. Welcome to the Friday something or other is here too.
And it's back again.
It's really bad.
That's really weird, isn't it? You keep losing us, guys, do you?
Keep losing us. The Amiga was the best. Not me, unfortunately. So it seems to be we kind of get little bits of blips
Oh,
here
that's
and there.
that's not the same Dave Walsh. Well, look, Dave Walsh, you're a legend anyway.
Yeah. Thanks, Dave.
Sound. Thanks for stopping my
You're a
car from
hero.
rolling down the hill.
Just pretend you are. Oh, I've got a price change on a VHS that I keep an eye on. He's trying to sell a copy of Beverly Hills Cop for €25 on VHS.
Stop.
But like it's not like an ex rental or anything. It's just like one that you would have found at a charity shop for €2 or 2 cents. Yes. All right. Yeah, you got yourselves 1 minute remaining before this all comes back. The stream freezes as soon as you played it. There must be a virus. Let's
Play
have
it
a
again.
look. Oh, you're playing with the fire here now.
The weekend is here. Welcome to the Friday Night Live Quiz
Friday Night Live Quiz.
with your host, DJ
It is this guy.
Darren Johnson. Colm something or other is here too.
All right.
I have to stop
Yeah,
it.
no, we're not going to play that
Hold
anymore.
on. Is it really happening? Is that how?
Yeah.
Really?
And we're going again.
That's really weird. Right, that's the end of the quiz. Good night. See you later. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He was finding out Colm was saying it praises every time we press it. Now we can't even get Peter Dixon to say stuff without the thing freezing. And Rampage. Man, there's a lot of you coming up with all good suggestions. Is the intro saved on the cloud? You might be using bandwidth and pulling it down. No, it's not. It's on my computer, which is running 3 cameras and software to do the quiz.
The fact that WAV as opposed to an MP3 as well.
Oh, that's probably what it is.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
It's pretty shitting itself.
Yeah, that's actually probably what it is.
It is. I'd say my computer's crapping itself.
Hang on there, no, I'll convert that to
Hold
MP3
on.
there.
To be fair, I've also got Photoshop opened.
Come on, no.
But they shouldn't be connected to the internet, but they would be taking up like the.
You'll be taking up some bit of processing space anyway, yeah.
I've got Illustrator open.
Come on, what do you need Illustrator for?
I've got. I have to have Chrome. I was like, I've got Chrome open. I was like, you need Chrome, Colm.
Yeah, if Chrome goes, this goes.
Darren working with some serious HD audio. Is he what? I've mentioned how good the quiz is tonight. And Super Nintendo Killer Instinct. Yeah, it was a great game.
That was a great game.
Right. Let's have a look at the old scoreboard one more time before we get back to it. We are going to go until there's going to be 15 questions in this one. We'll share them again. We're having a good old back and forth there between the questions, and we'll keep going the way we were. And back into the spots of 40 rods.
I saw a team name called Darren is the, and I'm very eager to find out. I want to find out what. Yeah, I want to find out what that says.
Darren is the business.
T-Dog Sick Boy. The president's neck is missing. Tronal Dump. I like it.
I don't see this Darren button you're talking about. I think you might have just caught it out of the corner of your eye.
We're done. Darren is right. 47.
They only got 16 right. They're not very clued in, to be fair. Right. Let's do it. 36. Oh, going to Survivor there for some strange reason.
Alright, question number 36. Which US group released the song All Star in 1999?
Easy question written for you there.
Was it Blink 182? Was it Smash Mouth? Or was it Green Day? A, B, or C? Vote now!
It's not an internet problem, it's a RAM processing problem. I don't think it is. We should see, like, I mean, the graphics card 27 or 2017, it's 32 gigs of RAM
Yeah,
in here.
but when you're using 45 programs, Colm.
It's not bad. It's not, the fan isn't even on.
Can hear me here.
Not on compared to what it would be. if it was on.
Okay, fair enough. Which US group released the song All Star in 1999? It was Smash Mouth.
In Texas Hold'em, what are the first 3 community cards better known as?
Ooh.
The flop, the blind, the river, the turn.
Excuse me.
That got COVID now over there.
That's why Pat's not here.
Coughed all over Pat's spot. Just coughing all over his desk. Stays on wood for like 2 weeks, so he'll get it next Sunday.
I need to bathe in hand sanitizer.
No, let's have a look. And the flop is the correct answer. With 53% of you getting it right, you're all poker heads out there now. You probably played a load of it over the whole COVID period.
Oh, question number 38. This was written for me as well, in fairness.
Again, yeah.
Lifted High and Ocean Drive are songs by which group? Is it Wham, Simply Red, the Bee Gees, or the Lighthouse Family? Genuinely one of the best bands.
Honest to God.
Like I
Brilliant.
like absolutely love this band.
Sun is out. Roll down the windows, no matter
Yeah.
what kind of car you're in.
Yeah. Just hand out the window, Ocean Drive.
If your window didn't even work, I'd actually just smash it out.
Ocean Drive.
Blood just pouring down the inside of your armpit. Oh shit! All over the road. And it is, of course,
The iconic Lighthouse
with
Family.
80% of you getting it right. It is the Lighthouse Family.
One of the most underrated bands of the 90s.
Believe it.
Question number 39. What is a ghost related to correct of the rainbow? I love the way you have colours spelt in both American and normal. What is a ghost related to corrective lenses and the colours of the rainbow? Spectre, ghoul, or poltergeist?
Colm,
So I
can we
suppose-
swap out some question? Mr. Desmond is getting too many of them right. Liking it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to be the smart one. I mean, smart. I just spelled Martin.
Yes, say Martin.
Love playing the piano on a flatbed while listening to them. My God, what's going on here? Darren is right. First 20 questions, just saying.
Of course that's her. Of course that's her.
Let's have a look at the answers. Wait, the 88% of you going with Spectre. I mean, it really was the only viable
Yeah,
answer,
what
really.
word ties all three of those things together, I suppose? Spectre.
Spectre.
Spectrum.
David, Pieta, The Last Judgment, and the Sistine Chapel Ceiling are notable works by which Italian sculptor, painter, architect, and poet? My God, he loves himself.
He did a lot,
Let's have a
in
look at the
fairness.
answers. Donatello, Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, or Raphael?
Why didn't you stick Splinter in there? Should have stuck Splinter in there as a dog question.
Too late now, isn't it? If you notice, the bottom bar keeps moving when you drop frames. Defo, not an internet problem.
The bottom bar.
The bottom bar that's running across the bottom of the screen is actually being run.
That's like saying your wheel is going round.
So the bottom bar at the bottom of the screen that you see running across where it says stream you're available on Facebook. That I'm not actually doing that. That is being run on the internet by a different company. They're actually running that. I have no control over it. So that didn't help either.
Anyway, David, Pieta, The Last Judgment, and the Sistine Chapel Ceiling, all notable works by which Italian sculptor, painter, and architect and poet?
I'm trying to figure out the button. Michelangelo. And
The one with the stick.
yeah, the one with the stick.
The one with the stick.
Michelangelo.
88%
Skateboards.
of you, well done. Question number 41. In which decade did Disney star Mickey Mouse make his first appearance? Was it the 1910s, the 1930s, or the 1920s? A, B, or C?
Oh, I think I know what you understand. That the stream, the thing going across the bottom was yeah. So it could be a processing problem. There's probably way too much stuff open up.
Oh, Moira's back.
Hi, all hail Moira.
Bond quiz? Sorry I'm late.
Yeah, I have nothing else to shut down.
Yeah, look, we'll keep going with it. We'll be fine. Don't worry. Be great. You're doing a great job. I'll pat you on the back.
You're a great
though.
pump man,
I'll
you know.
pat you on the back, only COVID, like, you know.
Let's have a look. 67% go for the 1920s, and that is indeed the correct answer. 42. Which US state produces the most wine in the US after California? So I'm only going to give you two options: Texas or Washington. So which of those two states produces the second most wine in the North America? Well, not North America.
Is it? Yeah, well,
in the USA?
USA, yeah. Texas or Washington?
Washington.
Washington.
Correct answer. Washington.
It's Washington.
Yeah, indeed. And
Question number 43. Ursa Major and Ursa Minor are constellations known respectively, more commonly as the Great and Little what? Is it the Great and Little Lion, the Great and Little Unicorn, or the Great and Little Bear? Ursa Major and Ursa Minor.
so lion, unicorn, bear. Check out the great lion. Check out the great unicorn.
Did you know that the unicorn is the national animal of Scotland?
It is indeed.
Yeah. Useless trivia.
If you haven't written a quiz, if you've
Yeah,
ever
I
written
know,
a quiz,
yeah.
that's the
You know,
first question
yeah.
you'll ever come across. And with 78% of you knowing your astrology very well,
Ursa Major and Ursa Minor are, of course, the Great and Little Bears.
I think they look like saucepans.
They do, kind of, yeah. Are they also the plough?
Plough, yeah.
Yeah, they're the
They look
plough.
like saucepans. 44. In golf, who won the Masters in 2019, having last won it in 2005? Was it Tiger Woods, Rory McIlroy, or Jordan Spieth? So, Tiger Woods, Rory McIlroy, or Jordan Spieth?
Oh, excuse me. I haven't had me nap today.
Yeah, I'm tired now as well.
Been a very long day.
I've been up since 7. And
It's only what time
88% of you Tiger Woods. And that was the right answer. Well done.
Question 45. Guinness was established in which year? It's on all the glasses, isn't it? 1759, 1659, 1959, or 1859? A, B, C, or D? Guinness was established in which year? And it is literally on every pint of Guinness.
It's on every pint of Guinness, and we all celebrated that whole... his birthday, your man's birthday.
To Arthur, this is Sparta. I farted.
It just shows you that Irish people would really just party for any reason.
Yeah,
at all.
absolutely. It's St. Patrick's Day Part 2.
Fat Boy Slim playing inside in Reardon's like.
St. Patrick's Day Electric
Like
Boogaloo.
I thought it was gonna be.
My brother saw that gig actually.
I thought it was gonna be in such a way that like Tom Jones would walk into like the roundie.
Yeah.
You know, but it wasn't. They didn't do it that way at all.
No, that would be class though.
That would have been cool. Tom Jones playing people and he's playing in the corner of the room. Like.
Yeah, that'd be unreal.
That's what you wanted. Like.
But that's what Fat Boy Slim
So
was
Berlin
in the
did
old,
have
like,
that
you know
though,
the way
didn't they?
you know the way the stage is in the Old Oak, where there's like 15 people can stand on the stage in the Old Oak. I mean, that's what that was essentially like. You know.
45. Question 45. Sorry, the year 1759.
1759.
And 69% of you.
69.
Hey, got it right. 46. Coche is Spanish. In Spanish means what in English? Coche. Is it baby cot, city, carpet, or car? So if someone said to you coche in car, in Spanish, is it baby cot, city,
Bit of a Freudian slip there, Colm.
Is there what? Like, I'll be asking flowing after my Freudian slip. No, they were all just having to guess because it was coming into the end. 50 of you answered out of the 53 players playing, and with it's a good spread across there now. Baby
that's nice
cot,
and easy.
16%, 22 on the city, 20 on carpet, with 43% shows
Don't they ask me, Coche, where is my car?
down the bottom of the hill.
Yeah.
There you go. Next,
Where I
47 for
marked
you.
it. Born in Chinatown, San Francisco in 1940, which martial artist founder of Jeet Kune Do? Is it Steven Seagal, Chuck Norris, or Bruce Lee? Born in Chinatown, San Francisco in 1940, which martial artist is the founder of Jeet Kune Do? Jeet Kune Do! Watch the Karate Kid. No, Cobra
Cobra
Kai.
Kai, yeah. I watched it when it came out on YouTube Red.
And go away, paid for YouTube.
I was banging, yeah. I got a VPN. And I paid for
I get it, it's a throwback.
to YouTube Red.
Born in Chinatown,
I work in the entertainment industry.
Born in Chinatown, San Francisco in 1940, which martial artist is the founder of Jeet Kune Do? 75% of you going for Bruce Lee.
Oh, 1 inch punch like. It is indeed the right answer.
Well done.
Yeah.
All right.
Which Northern European capital city's name means merchant's harbour when translated into English? What is this? A foreign names quiz? Oslo, Copenhagen, or Helsinki? Oh, COVID. Everyone's got COVID. Cobra Kai's class. He's just gone. And you trip over the 7,000 wires that I've got. Most people just try to stay still. I think it's going to be fairly spread out. Oh no!
Ooh, Merchants Harbour. 82% of you going for Copenhagen, 18% going for Helsinki, no one going for
I
Oslo.
think the king at the time, when they were building lots of extensions onto it, loved Amsterdam and ended up like putting in loads of canals and stuff like that and copied the whole thing. So.
Who doesn't love Amsterdam?
I missed it so much. And you were right with your answer. 49.
Double points. Is this the last question?
Technically, no.
Okay. Which country is the world's top producer of black pepper?
Black.
Pepper. Is it China or Vietnam? Which country is the world's top producer of black pepper? China or Vietnam? As opposed to white pepper.
There's white pepper.
Yeah, I know. Black pepper is a lot more common though.
This.
Why is this a thing?
I love the four pepper mill.
Do you know, I love those ones in Duns with all like the garlic and chili and stuff. And I love that stuff. Yeah.
73% went for Vietnam. You weren't there, man. But they did. They did make more.
I made black pepper, yeah.
And we'll do one more. Benedict Cumberbatch
Benedict
plays
Cumberbatch.
mathematician Alan Turing in which 2014 film? The Imitation Game, Enigma, or 1917? It's an easy one. Golden... No, I can't golden buzzer.
No, you can't.
But we have to use them. We've got a whole round. We've only got one round left. We haven't got 100%
You're out
yet.
of focus. You're out of focus.
Oh, yeah, my camera. For God's sakes, I have to stay out of focus.
Fuck!
It's because I leant back. And then it started focusing on other things.
It's gone more out of
It's
focus.
showing the answer. 75%
75% save the game.
Hold on, just let me fix my glasses. Maybe it's my glasses. It might have been just a bit.
Bit foggy? Bit fogged up? No.
No, it wasn't then. 75% if you got it right. And that is the
Well
end
done.
of the round. Let's have a look at the old live answers. That's not it.
Let's have a look at the old scoreboard.
There we go. Dan
Dan
O'Malley's
O'Malley
into
after creeping
first
up to
place.
first
New
place.
change. Foxfield 1 have moved up there as well. They're in 45 questions out of the... Yes, 40, I think. Shatner's Bassoon have beat out the whole time as well. 44 for them. And moving down a little bit. Let's have a look at the all crowd rankings on my side so I don't go down. Reading's right for Rovirus. So they've got the most questions right, but yet they're about 300 points behind. So even though they're answering questions fastest, or the most, they're just not answering fast enough. You need to be faster. 40 rods to the Hog's Head are dropped down to 6th place.
Oh wow,
That
they
is
were coming
a
in
serious
first for a long
drop.
time.
Wow, they held up to 1st place up until that point. Hip Hop in the Catholic Way are in 7th place. Rods are in 6th. Colm O'Sullivan, or good old Colm O'Sullivan, not the Colm O'Sullivan from
They shall not be named. Go on.
the other radio station.
Okay, who
Colm
shall not be named?
from
Yes.
that other Dublin-based radio station, but a different Colm O'Sullivan. It's a very common name. And let's have a look down. Simon and Laura. I love the way she's just added into brackets now. We're in 8th place. Ken Dogs, Dad's Dogs, Dead Dog Ken. They're in 9th place. Sausage Fingers McCarthy, who are regular to us all the time and have been coming in recently to the quiz inside the old shed. Jamesy Walls, I can see you in 11th place as well. It'd be Friday. It's Friday, then it's Saturday, Sunday too. I always find it difficult to say that. They're in 12th place. Shane is doing well. He's in 16th place, probably playing as a quicker. Questions right. They just again need to be super quick. In 27th place, James O'Flynn has got 42 out of 69 as well. It just shows you that if you're answering them, you have to be answering them in their 1st place. Ray Babington, apologies. He's after answering 37 right. So, like, I mean, the difference between 1st and 40th is 5 questions or 6 questions. Like, that's serious answering. So, well done. Right, back to the main there. We're going to give you a. Here we go. 2-minute countdown. I'm going to try and focus my camera. I'll go back over here again and see if we can get it to focus.
I'm gonna go away.
Why is it not focusing?
I'm gonna pee.
Guys, thanks for letting everyone know. The whole world now knows where he's going.
I gotta pee. Wait, you're there. Where are you? I got
Disaster. It's a disaster. Alright, here's my camera. You can do this. Jeez, the focus as well. Here we go. Whoa, I'm back. Right, boom. If it was going to go wrong tonight, it would. I literally am running everything through this one laptop. So it will always go crazy. Now let's have a look at the comments and see what people are saying. I can bring this back here as well to the main screen. And I'm going to have to take a minute off the old clock as well because it's going to restart. Never goes as easy as you think it's going to do. There is a lot goes on for this, by the way, just so you know. I mean, normally what we do is we have 2 computers running parts of it. Pat tends to run the quiz from over there, and then I deal with all the back end stuff. So I'm running both of those at the moment, and it seems to be my fan is running quite high, to be fair. Let's have a look and see what people are saying. Bond quiz. That's what people are just shouting at each other. I'm after a glass of wine, so that's this collectively. Again, had to rearrange my windows to avoid the same. I don't know what you're all talking about. horniest quiz ever, says Colm. Oh my god, that's getting... And Haslow's just laughing at that. Now we're sucking diesel, says Moira. Sorry, Colm, I dropped so many places because I was chatting. Oh, Colette. Oh, that's you. All right. I'm sorry that you dropped. There's another reason. We're not allowed to say that. That was the other Dublin-based place. Laszlo Penifex. I want to see you in... By the way, that Colm O'Sullivan. When I'm going to tell you now. Back in 2000 I was after playing a gig. I bugged a bar manager in a pub. I bugged him so much to say, listen, can I DJ? And I borrowed a set of decks off Pat Dilworth. He's a DJ in the city. I borrowed a set of decks off him, and I played inside the pub, and I DJed there. And at night I went down inside in Reds, and I met the owner of the comedy club above in Cork City. City Limbain he's mad. He's a lovely guy. Met him, and I was having a few drinks with him, and he was out on a night out with his friends, and I happened to mention, I'm a DJ. I've only played one gig, and I was like, yeah, I'm a DJ. A couple of drinks inside me, a couple of Jaeger bombs, and I said, yeah, I'm a DJ. And he was like, brilliant, I'm opening up in the comedy club again next week, and I'm looking for a DJ. You do Fridays and Saturday nights for me? And I was like, no problem. So I turned up the next week with all of my CDs in a backpack and a set of headphones that I'd bought from Golden Discs in Wilton Shopping Centre on the way there. And I played it, and I played all the music from my CDs and stuff like that. And at the end of the night, he came up to me and he got into the DJ box, and he was like, good music, but because you had no clue what you were doing. And he goes, I know you are catching me, you never DJed before. I was like, I did, that was my first gig the last night. So he said, I tell you what, I know a guy who's after playing here before, and he'll come along and he'll show you how to do it, and we'll get you up and running. So the next week, Colm O'Sullivan from Today FM.
Oh, he's lovely.
He's lovely, and he taught me all about how to use the DJing equipment and all that kind of
go
stuff.
away.
So that was fine. Then he was like, the official opening to the comedy club was the week afterwards, and this would have been my 5th gig at this point. And Tommy Tiernan was the act for the 2 nights. So Tommy Tiernan, was in the DJ box playing, that kind of stuff. I was like, so I went from like a fellow who played 1 gig to 3 weeks later, playing after Tommy Tiernan. So, and then he kept me on, and I DJ'd up there for 2 years in the comedy club with Brian above, and I met all the comedians, and I got to kind of do all the got to do all the music beforehand and the music afterwards, and the nightclub stayed up to 2 o'clock in the morning. And my best friend Pat Fitz at the time lived only up the road, so we'd end up staying in his house, and he'd give us a case of beer, and we'd walk it up to the top of the hill at the behind, and it was amazing. It was great. And Colm O'Sullivan taught me how to DJ from Today FM, and Tommy Tiernan got to watch me more or less bomb at my 5th or 6th gig.
Colm O'Sullivan actually was on Red back in the day. He gave my band our first bit of airplay back in the day, which was before I started working in radio even.
What was your band?
I'm not saying.
Alright. I was in a band.
Were you?
Yes, and I only ever played 2 gigs.
What?
And one of the gigs was actually right there in this very room.
Go away.
Yeah, this place was called Bruno's.
Yeah.
And I was in a Radiohead band.
Oh, nice.
We were a Radiohead cover band.
What did you play?
I sang.
Did you sing? Go away.
I'm terrible. I don't know how I do now, but I did it. I tried it. So I've an unusual past. Well, there you go. That's how I started DJing. I lied about it. I got 1 gig, lied about it to another fella, and he took me out of the comedy club above on that 1 gig. Deception.
It's the best way to get gigs.
And everyone wants to know what's the name of the band. Best anecdotes ever for the best quiz ever. See now, lads, you see, I don't know if you're actually just messing or not. Yeah. I just poured my heart out, and you're all trying to get one over on Pat. It's actually a great quiz. There you go. 90 days bond quiz. It's over. Hopefully the campaign was successful, and it's another 90 before it changes again. There is a bond quiz coming. I've been writing it. I've been starting it.
But we've had to delay it because of the delay of the film. So
yeah, I'm trying to get it done to match the November release date. So when it comes out, I'm hoping to have the bond quiz either that weekend to celebrate the fact that he's no longer scared of the virus.
I have a little conspiracy theory about that actually, because before
we'll have to look. We have to try and get the last.
Look at your phones.
We'll try and get. You can tell us afterwards.
Yeah,
right? Bond afterwards. We'll do it afterwards.
Look at your phones.
So we're going back to the old. Sorry, I didn't mean to get.
No, you're okay. You're
great.
You're doing a great job. You keep going.
There you go. Safari suits galore. There we go. You'll all have to dress up. Right. I have to figure out. I'm trying to control two pieces of software.
Laszlo Panaflex. It is a really good quiz, lads.
I still don't know, you smart ass. Right. Get rid of the rankings and then move on. Question 51. Here we go. Which of these countries has the larger population? I'll let you do the whole. Okay,
all right. Is it Austria or Croatia? Which of these countries has the larger population? Which country has more people living in it? Austria or Croatia? 5 seconds.
I don't know. I made the question and I have no clue. No doubt Ashling is already checking it. Let's have a look there and see if I can figure out what it is. Ooh, 56-44. The larger population is Austria, as far as I remember, yeah. It is, yeah, 52. Which singer-songwriter, best known for his single Hold Back the River, was acclaimed best male solo artist at the 2016 Brit Awards? Nice old long question there. Is it James Bay, Hosier, Charlie Puth, or Dermot Kennedy?
I love that guy's name. Charlie Puth.
Puth. Sounds like you're dropping something in water. Puth.
Charlie Puth.
I don't know if anyone's ever come up with that. That's Charlie Puth. Has anyone said to Charlie Puth before?
Your name sounds like something dropping in water.
Charlie Puth.
Hold back the river.
Because they're dropping stuff in the river. Charlie Puth has been dropped in the river. James Bay. Bay's got... a river goes into a bay. Dermot Kennedy on a boat. And a hose has water in it.
I get it.
Boom, we're done.
This is a multi-layered question.
So Dermot Kennedy's got some boat related or river. He's Irish. Everyone writes rivers. Right, there you go.
I'm trying to think, is there any Dermot Kennedy
songs? I'm
like river, boat, water, anything.
Hold back the river. 84% of you went for James Bay.
You were indeed correct. 84% saying James Bay. Who is older? Will Ferrell or Adam Sandler? Oh, that's a tough one. This is really
good. Well, I give you a weird thing, but
go on.
There's only a year between them.
Really? Which? Go away.
No, you gotta tell me. Who do you think it is?
I'm gonna say Will. Yes.
Wrong. Adam Sandler is a year older.
What?
Yeah, he's 53 or 4, and Will Ferrell is either 54 or 50.
See, I suppose I'm used to seeing Will Ferrell older.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't see
when he was in Anchorman, he was in his mid, and he looked a hell of a lot older. Like, he hasn't aged well. Let's be fair.
Neither is
but
Adam
it is
Sandler.
Look at that, 52-48.
Oh.
And Adam Sandler. 54. Which team does The Last Dance documentary follow? The Last Dance, Netflix's Last Dance. You've all been watching it over COVID. Is it the New York Yankees, the LA Lakers, Sheffield United, or Chicago Bulls? New York Yankee. D is next to S. I went to press S. Let's have a look and see where people go. 65% of you went for the Chicago Bulls. Scottie Pippen and Co. Did I say what I did there? Scottie Pippen and Co. No one ever picks Scottie Pippen there.
I don't understand the reference.
Michael Jordan.
I don't understand the reference. I don't sport.
Go Sports. 65% Chicago Bulls. Correct answer. 55.
55. Which was the first film in the James Bond series to star Pierce Brosnan in the role? Was it GoldenEye, The World Is Not Enough, or Tomorrow Never Dies? A, B, or C?
The computer jumbles them up and maybe people
Padraig O'Donoghue is constantly asking for a Stargate quiz here.
Everyone does. He's everyone. I pressed the show button, the answer button again.
You did not.
I did, yeah.
Which is the first film James Bond series to star Pierce Brosnan in the role? Hashtag Bond quiz. 80% of you going for GoldenEye. It is indeed GoldenEye. Hashtag Bond quiz.
True or false? I Told You I Was Ill is written on Spike Milligan's tombstone.
Oh,
true or false?
I see. I've heard this before, but now that you've asked me if it's true or false, I don't know if it was a rumor or if it's fact.
One of those, what they call them again, urban legends.
Yeah.
James Bay.
And Hosier was water.
Hose.
True or false? I Told You I Was Ill is written on Spike Milligan's tombstone. Let's see. 92% of you saying it was true.
True. Believe it or not, it was stolen for a long time.
Go away.
And then replaced and brought back under
Cover of darkness.
cover of
like,
darkness,
yeah.
taken in the cover of darkness, returned to the cover of darkness. The family's his ex-wife, or the wife at the time, and the family from before were fighting over the over money or something like that. And they went
Right.
missing. So there you go.
Fair enough. Question number 57. As of 2020, Voyager 2 is the only spacecraft to have flown by which planet? Is it Neptune, Venus, or Mars? Voyager 2, as of 2020, is the only spacecraft to have flown by which planet? Neptune, Venus, or Mars?
Neptune, Venus, and Mars. And
I think it's actually out in interstellar space at the moment, isn't it?
I don't think we're ever going to get it back. I think it's gone, isn't it?
It's gone, yeah. 49% of you going for Neptune, 49% of you are indeed correct. Well done.
58. What does the I stand for in the acronym FYI? And I'm going to press that button now.
Ah, of course. Nice.
Just got the question. Invite, intention, inspection, information. My lord.
I think someone's just going to spite you. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Did it 100% go for the sir? Okay, and how many of you went for it? Is the golden buzzer going to count?
98! Oh, one person. I think that was a mistake. I think they just hit it. One person went the wrong way, but that's all right. That's okay. 59. Was the movie Fight Club released in the 90s?
Golden buzzer. Golden buzzer.
I have to give it a...
Pew, 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 pew.
Alright.
Alright, do me proud, guys. 100% for the correct answer here. Is Fight Club released in the 90s or the noughties?
90s or noughties. Jeez, 2 golden buzzers side by side. Voyager 2 has another 5 years left until its nuclear core runs out of juice.
Oh, that's fair, yeah.
That's sad. Poor little lost robot.
Well, hopefully someone will find it.
Take care of it. Raise it as its own.
Fight Club, was it released in the 90s or the noughties? Let's show the correct answer first.
90s.
Released in the 90s. Let's see how people went for that.
My fingers are crossed for you. I want you
really
to win
hope so too.
80%!
You did better than I did.
It was 1999 to be fair, so a lot of people
Yeah.
might have only seen
Yeah,
it
yeah.
kind of like
In
2 or 3 years
noughties.
after. So it was
Yeah.
when it came out in the cinemas first, it didn't take off. A lot of people saw it on VHS or DVD
DVD.
or DUVD.
Laserdisc.
DUVD. That never got a laserdisc release.
Did it
I'd
not?
say. No, I wouldn't think so.
Ah, sure.
Which musical instrument, a member of the lute family, is commonly associated with Hawaii? Is it a banjo, a
should've
sitar,
gone with
a
this
ukulele, or a mandolin? You sure?
I should've gone
Do you
with
think more
buzzer.
people are going to get this one right than the
I
other one?
that a lot of people will get this correct. Yeah.
Over more than 80%.
I think more than 80% will get this correct.
Bold
yeah.
call. It's a bold call. Meow, meow, meow. I'll give you a fake meow, meow, meow.
All right. Correct answer first. It was the ukulele.
Or ukulele.
Ukulele.
94! You were right,
Okay.
That's as good as a golden buzzer
Okay.
as I've heard.
That's as good as it's going to get for me, I think.
61.
A parliament is a collective name for a group of what? Is it A, lions, B, cats, C, rabbits, or D, owls?
Ashling Desmond wants to know, is it bad that I learned that from Lilo and Stitch, the most underrated Disney movie ever? It's not a great film, but it's not. If you learn anything from anything, it's a bonus.
I don't think Lilo and Stitch is the most underrated Disney film ever, though. Sword in the Stone. Definitely underrated.
I don't know about that either. Gives me nightmares.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way it's drawn.
Yeah, Sleeping Beauty. I had recurring nightmares about Maleficent up until I was 26. Parliament is a collective name for a group of 86% saying owls.
Owls.
Owls. A parliament of owls is the correct answer. Well done. Question 62. Starbucks. Let's just read it together.
Have the most locations of any coffee chain, but which brand is second to them? Krispy
Kreme to coffee. Dunkin'.
Which was previously known as Dunkin' Donuts.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Did they rebrand?
Yeah, they got rid of the word donuts because they don't necessarily always deal in donuts now.
Okay.
They deal in pastries, but mainly their biggest selling product is coffee.
That's fair. But do you dunk things in the coffee?
Dunkin' is second, but a Canadian outlet, Tim Horton, is in the world.
Oh yeah.
Costa Coffee is about 6th or 7th. Costa Coffee was recently bought by Coca-Cola.
Go away.
Coca-Cola, the brand, bought Costa Coffee because they want to have an in the coffee world. So they bought billions. Like I think they spent on it just to get in their footing.
To get into coffee.
Yeah, to get into coffee.
They not just release Coca Coffee.
If you look at the list, the what's the first Irish coffee brand? I think is. Can you name a coffee or an Irish coffee company?
Rob Roberts.
No, like you know,
Cork
a
Coffee
chain of them.
No.
Yeah.
Badger and Dodo.
Yuli's has like one in Ireland. That's
Okay.
it, like. But
What was the
there-
point of this conversation again?
I can't remember. I was already on the list, but you're not helpful at all.
Badger and Dodo.
Badger and Dodo. 3
Is it the tin free one? Is it
51%? Duncan, well done. 63.
equilateral, isosceles, and scalene are examples of which shape?
Should have used my goddamn buzzer now. Like.
Is it square, circular, triangle? Lads, the banter tonight is epic. Thanks very much, Ashling.
I can't think of the name of the coffee shops. I've seen Costa Coffees everywhere. Like Cafe
Frank
Nero's
and
in it.
honest.
No,
Crap.
I have to look it up. Irish coffee chains.
Beauties.
Cafe
Nero. Possibly. Costa Coffee. Area. Doesn't matter.
Worlds.
Call him later. We're doing a job.
Chains. Right.
Equal, isosceles, and scalene are all examples of which shape. It was, of course, the triangle.
98%.
98%.
There's one person out there trying to F us over. 98% of you are right. That 2% of you are just jerks. 64. Shamrock Rovers FC played against which well-known football club this week in a Champions League qualifier? Juventus, PSG, Manchester United, or AC Milan, or as I like to call them, AC Milan. Colm's on a mission here. O'Brien's. No, not O'Brien's.
Not being in Leaf either. Colm's still on a mission, lads. Anyone seen Tenet? Thought it was crap. Shamrock Rovers FC played against Ball Week in a Champions League qualifier.
I've got this now. I can do it.
Have you got it?
Insomnia, coffee company.
What was the point of this?
They're on the list. They're like as for like I mean it goes like United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic, Dominica, Cuba, Caribbean, Grenada, El Salvador too.
I
There's
love that you know that.
like it's United States, Canada, South Korea, United Kingdom, Thailand, China, India, South Korea, Japan, United States, Australia, South Korea, Germany, Ireland. We just like love coffee shops. 500 plus. Like, I mean, considering how small we are, like to see us on that list of where we are is amazing. Right, I'm going to give the right answer now.
Now that your curiosity is satisfied.
82% for you and for AC Milan, and you were indeed right. AC Milan is the correct answer. Well done. 65. How many?
Which letter represents the number 100 in Roman numerals?
Again, this could have been
Is it A, is it X, is it C, or is it D?
it's a potential.
I think so, yeah.
That
Even
song
though,
is,
will everyone know that? I don't think everyone will know that. Which letter represents the number 100 in Roman numerals?
well, it's not X. That's 10.
Yeah, and it's not I, because that's 1.
Is it? Oh, it is, yeah. I'm sorry, I was thinking of D. What's D? Is D even one?
D is 50, isn't it?
78%. C.
C for century, centurion.
We're nearly there. The Hippocratic Oath is taken by
Oh.
doctors, police officers, lawyers, and judges. Which one? Don't let your sons grow up to be doctors, police officers, lawyers, or judges. Let them be lawyers and doctors and police officers and judges and stuff. Well, Rocky 5 plus Rocky 2. There we go. Everyone's thinking it out. They're working it out. Adrian's Revenge. And the people's percentages, 90% of you are going down the lines of doctors. The Hippocratic Oath is indeed that. You always hear American television shows going on about it. 67.
Thierry Henry and that for freezing us, is it? Okay, it was in 2006, 2002, 2014, or 2010. Thierry Henry's Hand of Frog happened during the France v Ireland playoff match to qualify for which World Cup?
I more or less had to kind of just go bang bang. I had to get out of the question and go back into the question. So apologies, in a bit of a glitch in the matrix, which is the official terminology that you would use. See, look, Joe Ellen, glitch.
Stop breaking the quiz.
Stop breaking that quiz.
This is why we can't have nice things.
81% 2010. I mentioned Harry Potter once and the whole thing went to shit. Henry's Hand of Frog was for the 2010 World Cup. Like we...
Colm O'Sullivan. The breaking makes it unique, therefore the best.
There you go. Who played O.J. Simpson in the televised drama The People vs. O.J. Simpson? Jamie Foxx, Cuba Gooding Jr., Terrence Howard, or Will Smith?
Did he not? Did he? You just,
Oh,
you
man,
just
I gave
clicked the right
answer.
answer. Did he not play himself?
Who?
O.J. Simpson.
Could have. Except he was in prison.
Well, we're talking about the remake, not the original one in the 90s.
No, this is The People vs. O.J. Simpson. This is
The remake.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one with your man from Friends in it. Not,
Yeah, Ross is in it. Yeah.
not the Kardashian fella. Gooding Jr. Well done.
90% if you got it right. I think it's an easy enough question. And this last one, question 6.
Question 69. British actor played Finn in the 2019 blockbuster Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. 2019 blockbuster Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Was it Mark Hamill? Was it John Boyega? Or was it Adam Driver? Who played Finn in The Rise
I love
of
the way you
Skywalker?
jammed in double points.
Double points.
Double points. So,
Double points.
unique, best quiz ever. It's been special. I thought I was adding to what you said, but I ended up just copying it. And then others are still on to you. Natasha, shh, shh. Do you want us to get shooed again?
Which British actor played Finn in the 2019 blockbuster Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker? For double points. 92% of you going for John Boyega. It was indeed John Boyega. Well done.
That's it.
Oh,
Finn.
have you got an awe button?
No.
Oh,
Oh, if I did, I'd probably crap the thing out like. It's a 7,000 gig WAV file for 3 seconds long. My God, it turns out it was your Peter Dixon brought down the show.
Peter Dixon. I really feel like I need to compress that down now and send it on to you again. Hang on.
Wasn't able to answer the question on Henri, says James Duggan. Right. So people have had a few options there. Before we go ahead with it, we'll let people pop over to here. Because people weren't able to answer it. That's the end of the quiz. Let's have a look and see where everyone came. It can be out of 68 questions because people were having trouble with that one last question. I can see that only about a little over half of you were able to answer it, so I've just taken it out. And that is the way we've got to work it out. Now, let's have a look at the crowd rankings one last time and see who our overall winner tonight is. If it ever wants to work, come on. It's really giving us. Dan O'Malley,
well
there we go.
done.
5. Look at how far ahead he was.
32
Compared to
68
Colm
answers.
O'Sullivan, who answered one more question than him. Colm nearly had 500 points more than him. That's ridiculous. Shatner's Bassoon in third. So Dan O'Malley, out of nowhere earlier, or not, it was in nowhere earlier on. I think he was in about 6th or 7th. You've moved yourself into first place, and you've got yourself 20 euros. Colm O'Sullivan, you've won 10 euros. Pat, if you want to just get on to Pat, Dan, and Colm, and Shatner's Bassoon, Pat will send out the money either through Revolut or through a bank transfer. And Shatner's Bassoon, he'll also pass on a code for you to use next week as well, or whatever quiz you'd like to use. So yeah, wow. Okay.
It was an experience.
Yeah.
It was an experience.
So no one got a struggle. I couldn't answer the theory on read. So it did make a difference in the end for the theory on read question. I was able to remove it. Aisling Desmond, that was awesome. You need 2 back again next week. Same here, I think. So anyone who had problems with that question, you don't have to worry. It didn't count in the end. You couldn't. Don't take any more points off us, says poor old Aisling. We've demanded Darren sit on the microphone. I can't do that right now, but we can do that next week.
I can give it a go, like, but I don't.
Sean
know if
Boyle
that's
is now
gonna
saying he
be
broke
fun.
the quiz. 2 right. Quiz was excellent, guys. Off to the glue factory with Pat. Onwards and upwards. Colm and Darren quiz with will now air on Tuesday. Tickets are €5.
Tickets are not cheaper.
This is not real. Don't listen to what these people are saying. Jesus, Colm, you did well too. Considering I did both myself and Pat's job, and he did this.
I just sat here and looked pretty. That's all I did, and I barely did that.
I'm winding you up. We know that. Don't
There's an MP3 version on that. Maybe stick there now if you want to give that a shot.
I'd have to unplug one of the 7 USBs. Did you see feel the heat coming off this laptop?
I can hear the heat from here. That's saying something.
Joe is saying great stuff. Thanks, lads. And joking aside, Colm says great quiz. Right, we're going to see if I can get the Peter Dixon thing taken without it being huge in file size.
It's in the what you call it when you yeah.
That USB stick didn't really win for a second.
Okay, it's one of those bandy ones.
You're lying in a quiz grave.
It's not in any folder. It should just be there somewhere. Live quiz intro. Yeah, there it is.
Right, I'll just replace
Right,
it over the
MP3 version.
It should just slot in over the one that was there. Oh my god.
Oh, sure, it's plugged out there now at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, but I can do it. How professional do I sound like? I can do it.
I can do it. Hang on.
Come on, open up there.
Hang on. I did my first gig in Wilton Shopping Centre.
Replace. Right, that's an MP3 now. So
yeah, okay. This could go better.
Pop it lap.
This could go better. But it could also fail miserably.
So let's press it.
Let's push
Peter Dixon, what have you got to say for yourself?
It's Friday. The weekend is here. Welcome to the Friday Night Live Quiz
Friday Night Live Quiz.
with your host,
Friday Night Party.
DJ Darren Johnson.
Darren Johnson.
And Colm something or other is here too.
I do have him saying, Colm Lucky!
Colm Lucky!
Patrick Ahan!
Right, can Colm shave his head again and go on Tiger King batshit? And go back Tiger King batshit again? That's from Troy Spillane. Troy, I haven't seen you pop up for a while in the old chat. Great to see you, Troy. I have no problems. If you want to give me money to do it, I'll do it. Great quiz. Tell Pat take a vacation. Mutiny! Quiz, amazing quiz. The quiz is finished. You can't break it now. We want Darren and Colm.
You've got
justice
Darren and
for
Colm.
Darren.
I love the way I've taken on the Justice for John.
I know, yeah, you've taken over the handle. Well, if there's always there's space here for you. I'd love to have you on more often. So if you do want to come in for a few, you can. We'll have a bit of fun, and Pat will be here. We can have a three-way.
Niall Daly wants to see Darren and Jimmy Reedy as hosts next week. Lad, if we got Jimmy Reedy from C103 in here to do the quiz, that would be absolutely hilarious.
I don't know who Jimmy Reedy is.
Jimmy Reedy is like the oldest fella on radio.
Oh, I want him on.
He's a legend.
You should have heard Pat's George Hook last week is bang on.
Oh yeah?
And he was doing the section from someone said we were doing the Shawshank Redemption with Morgan Freeman, and then someone said do the Shawshank Redemption instead of Morgan Freeman, but do it as George Hook. So he was like, "You are the nail." You know? I was like, I actually was like this going. I literally went back the next day and watched that just section, and I was just gonna, oh my God, that's he's famous now. Like, I mean, when they get rid of your man on Today FM, they'll just replace him with that guy doing George Hook impressions. So everyone heard my little three-way comment. Thanks, guys. Great quiz, says Laura McKenna. Laura McKenna, how are you? You were very quiet up until now. It's great to see your name popping up, and a lovely photograph of you as well there. Selfie in the car.
Hang on, we'll zoom. I'll do the Command Plus thing here.
That does make it
difference. Oh, no, hang on. No, it does. Hang on. I can do this. Oh, she look gorgeous.
Now Ashley's saying there's a three-way we never knew we needed. We can have a three-way, says Colm. Thanks for pointing it out. I'll pay €6 for a three-way.
no quiz needed.
That's low. I'm up for that, no problem. You can four-way if you want to. I don't think any of us are expecting him to say that.
I didn't expect him to say that.
I did. Panaflex, all too quick. I know what I'm about to say. Actually, I don't. I never know what I'm about to say. Laszlo's laughing. Fast fingers. And damn typo, mocking up my point. And that's filth. Yes, it is. Pure filth. Poor old Colm O'Sullivan there, like the old. Jokes aside, it'd be great if you randomly selected regular quiz goers to host the quiz online with you. I think it would be interesting to see. We wanted, unfortunately, people don't have decent microphones and stuff at home. If people want to come in and sit in the hot seat, I'd love to have a couple of regular quiz goers come in. The unfortunate thing is that we are sitting in
A vault.
Yeah. Let's see if I can show it to people, will I? Will I take
No,
one?
don't take away the mystery of it.
The mystery of it, yeah.
We're in a vault.
We're surrounded by
Deep beneath the River Lee.
ketchup boxes.
Yeah, there's a crazy taxi.
There's a big buck hunting
console
machine there. There's a stack of game boards.
There's a lot of like discarded chairs over here. There's
upside
some
down
chairs.
chairs, furniture.
That's a nice table. You using that table?
I am now. I'm taking it home with me. Yeah, that's the end of it. Yeah, leave the magic, they say.
Leave the
So
magic.
Shane wants to come in. Shane, if you want to come in, very welcome, man. Hot seats waiting for you. Hot seats waiting for you. Sorry, that's it, guys. 20 to 11. We're only 10 minutes over the time. Normally we try and go for 2.5 hours. We're only 9 minutes over. So again, thank you very much for Darren for stepping in for Pat this week.
Thanks for having
He's a
me.
great sport. You have the same sense of humour as us, so we kind
I
of
do. We get along like a house on fire now, in fairness.
we couldn't talk to each other for like 4 months, and then all of a sudden you ring me and go, "Hey, I just want to ring you." all right.
I like to chat to people.
I love the chat as well, so I'm delighted to ring. So thanks very much for playing. Thank you very much, and don't forget there is no quiz next Friday. It moves to Sunday the 27th of September, and it'll be Sunday every Sunday from that point on. Sunday. I'm using the word Sunday to make sure that you remember that it's a Sunday quiz.
Sunday.
From the 27th. So no Friday quiz next week. You will see it in... we'll send out an old email blast as well to let you know. And that's it. Thank you very much for coming along, guys. It's time to roll the credits. Unfortunately, we don't have a credits that have all of him in it. So it's just everywhere you see the word Patrick or Hearn,
That's me.
just replace it with Darren.
That's me.
Studio, Darren.
That's me.
Full of hair and makeup.
That's me.
Darren.
That's me.
Awesome graphics. Stunts.
Yeah. Dog trainers. Yeah.
Look at it. It's crapping itself.
Snack providers. We had no snacks.
I'll be honest with you. I didn't restart the computer after bringing it out from sleep mode.
That's probably what all they're asking.
But I didn't want to because I was after logging into everything at home because Pat was away.
Oh, fair enough.
So then I was like, right, I have to leave it logged in. So I just closed the top of the laptop and then opened it here. I really should have restarted it. Filmed on location at the Mardyke Entertainment Complex. Don't forget to join us there as well next Thursday for the quiz and also Friday for the old music bingo. Good night, guys. Thank you very much, and I wish you a safe weekend.
Also, thanks to Peter Dixon for supplying voices.
Peter Dixon!